Down if James Annabis comes in, you just turn that one on. You are go. Shut up from there.
Right then, off we go then, boys. Grimsby's top 16. Jack Stinson to break. Nice start, puts the white down. Looks like they're on a practice break. A practice game. Mr. Miller on the comms tonight. I think James Annabis is going to be joining me shortly. I'm sure this is going to be an interesting game. Have we got any predictions, boys? People are saying that Mr. Stinson might have an easier night tonight, but I think it could be a little bit harder than that. James is a very capable player. Both good potters. And we have got Blasty's final on stream 2, I believe. Dave Blastland v Ross Lauder. So we will keep you updated with that score as well. Right, just about to get the lag on the way, and then we'll be off. Right then, off we go. Let's get the lag on the way. Let's get this game rolling. Race to 18. Top 16 Grimsby comp. Jack Stinson against James Reynolds. Jack to break then. Off we go. Be nice for you guys to give us some predictions this evening. So John Stall, 18-14 for Jack. Evening, Scott. Right, off we go then. Jack Stinson to break. Grimsby's top 16. Jack 18-13 Scott. Right, well, okay. So you're all favouring Mr. Stinson at the moment. Be an interesting game. Red and the yellow down. Everything to play for. We'll keep you updated on the final of the Blasters comp, which is Dave Blaston v Ross Lauder, currently at 0-0. Now we'll keep you updated on that. Good evening, John Stoll. Reds to go for Jacqueline. Yeah, very good, Scott. Thank you very much. I've been drafted in to do this. They asked me if I'd do it. Not doing an awful lot tonight, so I said, yeah, I'll pop in and do it. I hope you guys enjoy this evening, and I'll try and do my best as always. And I'll always let the balls do the talking. You won't hear me guessing shots because we're not on the table. The two lads are. Another big game at Shonans tonight, I believe. Adam Walker against Callum Chapman in the quarterfinals. I'll keep you posted with that one as well. Jack ran out of position there, so he's missed the red. So first chance for James. I think it's going to be a fairly close match, this, personally. I think 18-15 this game, and I think it could go any way. I know most people are favouring Jack, but I don't think it's an obvious one, this. I think it can go either way. Really, who gets off to a flying start, really? They're both potter machines once they get going. So a bit of a nervy start by both players at the moment.
Since 1,500.
Yeah. Hey, where's this on YouTube? Because I can't see it.
It's called The Lounge Stream 2.
Is it?
Yeah. Because I've got two now on here.
Right. So you have to put on there then, do you?
Yeah, just search The Lounge Stream 2.
Hello.
Scroll down a little bit.
That's the
There,
one.
yeah.
Hi, boys. How you doing?
Well, Mr. Alanis has joined us now, so my co-commentator this evening. Just turn the mic up. Good evening to you, James.
Hi, mate. How are we doing?
Good. Game's just started.
What we missed?
Nothing. You've missed nothing. They've literally just started. So, Mr. Stinson is on reds. James on yellows.
It's a pretty cushy setup in here, isn't it?
People are saying it's a fancying Jack tonight, but when he does things like that, we could have a different story. I think it's going to be a closer game than what you think. Yeah, I don't think there'll be a draw tonight, Scott, somehow. But I don't think there'll be much in it, personally. Yes, we've got the final of the Blasters Invitational, and the finalists are actually Dave Blastlin against Ross Lauder, and it's looking potentially that Blasty could be winning the first frame here.
Who do you fancy in that one?
I think Blasty, personally.
Yeah.
I know Ross has got to 2 finals lately, but I just think
Steady Ed.
Dave might just have a little bit too much for him. But hey, these all things can happen in this game. Very tactical first frame, Jack v James. I think we might see a potting fest later on, though.
If they both get going, yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Once they get going, I think we might have a potting fest.
A few open frames, a couple of dishes, and then they'll start flying. Say James on yellows there.
Yeah, James is on the yellows.
It's only that one on the bottom cushion, but
Yeah.
does pass the red.
Yeah.
If he's tidy about him, he should,
Oh,
probably take these out.
Well, Blasty's gone for the old skill shot and missed it, so Mr. Lowther's got 2 shots, so he's got a chance in the other final. So, what
He
you...
can get on this bottom one now, can't
Yes, he can. I reckon he could. Get it out the way early. As Mr. Reynolds always says, Mr. Butch Reynolds, get your bad balls out the way early. He's left himself a bit straight on
he?
that
Yeah,
one.
maybe wanted a little bit more of an angle there.
But hey,
So Ross is in trouble there. Black over the bag.
he's got 2 shots now.
No, Dave was on yellows, I think.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, I
All
believe
right.
so.
All right. Okay. Sorry. I do apologise. I'm learning. Oh, well,
It was always a bit straight, but it's not gone too bad.
it's not too bad that. Bit of a shaky start by both players. Evening, Lee. I hope you're all right, mates. Hope you're fitting well. Nice to hear from you. What's your prediction, Lee?
Yeah, he's always asking for that. Ross, oh, he did flipping heck, he does have 2
He
shots.
did have 2. I thought he
did
did.
have
Yeah, I
two.
thought he did.
apologise there.
I think he
It's a
knocked
good
the red in.
Oh, right. That's a good shot from Ross then. 1-0 to Ross on that one then.
Yeah. There you go. 1-0 to Ross Lowther in the Blasty final against Dave Blaston.
That's clever.
Very tactical game. I wasn't expecting this, James, early on.
No, definitely not. I think Jack was trying to buy himself a shot, an extra shot there, but it's a good response from James. Have you got any victims coming up then, Sam?
My next game is the winner of Adam Walker and Callum Chapman this evening at Showman's. They're in the quarterfinals.
Is that in the comp over there?
Yeah,
Is that
yeah.
the long race one as well?
I'm in the semis, so I've got the winner of that game.
Who's
So
beating the last round?
beat Jason Eriksson
Good win.
and Carl Fenton in the first round. So yeah, see what happens.
Yeah.
I'm queuing her out at the moment.
Yeah, I've heard. Is James able to play the plant on the 2 yellows, do you reckon, at some point? Or do you reckon he'll just play it soft and open it up?
I don't know, mate. I do not know.
Be a tricky one. Leave the yellow behind the other red if he gets it wrong.
Well, I thought it might have been 2-all by now, but you know, we're still at 0-0.
Hey, they might surprise us soon.
I think they'll get going. Yellows look pretty good here. Certainly,
Well, it's not. It's neither of these two's main game, is it?
no. These like to get potting, don't they?
Not last
I
night.
know James lost last night against Gabe.
Oh, did
Don't think he... I think it was something like 18-8 or 15-8.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Has he been playing much then?
he did. He did a bit of a job on him. I've not seen James playing for a while, to be
No, I
fair.
haven't. I don't know if he's playing anywhere else at all. Or... Is he still he qualified for the England team and stuff?
I
Doesn't he?
believe so. Yeah. Right then, all on this shot then. All on this shot. Does he go for broke and come off the cushion and clip it in and hopefully get on the other one, or
He might have to. 'Cause
does he roll it over the bag, or
it looks a bit straight.
has he got the plant? I don't know. Well, I don't know what he's done there, but he's potentially in massive trouble now. I can't see Jack missing these.
No.
I think we're going 1-0 here.
One down the rail, no work with the white.
Yeah, I think he's. I think Jack takes these out.
He should do.
So, could be first blood to Mr. Stinson. Bit of an error there. I didn't need to play that shot.
It's not a bad shot to have in the first frame, even just cue this down the rail.
Yeah.
Test your cueing early on.
Well, you can't miss these if you just cue them down the rail.
At
It's not a black ball table, is it?
Get your pace
This
right.
should be just straightforward.
Oh wow.
He's absolutely missed that by a country mile. Is that nerves? Is he, is he jittering a little bit?
First frame
But
tester.
really, he's not even got anywhere near that one. So, listen here, Jack, if you can get these. Hello, good evening, Mr. Daniel on the road. I'm doing my best here. Good evening to you. Good evening, steady. Off we go.
Silky voice TM, it's like a second.
Debut on the mic for Mr. Annabis tonight, is it?
I did one.
Oh, he's done one.
Time ago.
Yeah, he's not started guessing yet, so we're doing all right.
Silky voice.
There we go then. So,
Terry Wogan.
are we 1-0 up? Jack's had a chance. He should have took them out. I think we're going 1-0, and we are 1-0 to James Reynolds.
Bit of a cagey first.
Breaks the ice. Bit of a cagey yet. Yes, James, very cagey the first one, but I'm sure they'll both get going. And in the final of the Blasties, it's looking Blasties got a chance here to go 1-0. If he doesn't,
Ross missed the black as well.
Ross, I'll go 2-0 up. Well, he's got a chance here. And if anybody can keep us informed with Adam Walker against Callum Chapman, I would appreciate it.
Is that on the show?
Oh, John's still right. So we lost 18-9 last night to Gabe. So
It's nice to see Gabe up here.
yeah, Gabe looked like he was queuing well last night. So
When he gets going, he's hard to stop.
let the balls do the talking, Dan. You know the score. You know the score. No guessing with TM. I don't want to make myself look a fool. Right, frame 2. 1-0, James Reynolds.
Is Adams and Callum's game streamed?
I believe so. I think Ash Ellis was on first, though.
Yeah. Was that game after it then?
I believe so. Right, he's played a good shot. He's got the blackout.
Yeah, 11-5 Ash Ellis.
It's all about who gets going out of these two and gets racing away here. Gets the confidence when they both can pop unbelievable balls. Both wonderful potters. Beautiful cue actions.
Good to see them both get going though. And
It'd be great if they can
go
both.
toe-to-toe.
Absolutely, well, that's what we want. A toe-to-toe match. It'd be great for the viewers. Two-0 Ross Lowder in the Blasty final. Right then, James, what are you going to do here then? Does he take these out?
Potentially, yeah.
Yeah, he's got a good.
These two on the right hand side.
Yeah, he's got a good chance here. You know, he don't have to do an awful lot with the white. He's cued that well.
It's travelling
Well, let's see if he
forward.
cues this a little bit better than what Jack did in the last frame.
Yeah, he's just got
If
to
he's
leave himself with the angle run through a bit.
all about that red on the left-hand side here, now then 3 yellows.
That's
He's
nicely cued.
cued that very well. It's all about this red in the bottom left-hand corner here.
Does he play onto the one into the middle, or do you reckon he just comes down?
I'm
to
not
leave
going to
on the
guess.
rail?
I'm not going to guess there. I'm going to let the balls do the talking. He's got
What would you do then?
He's got a couple of ways here of doing this, but it's all about. It's all about.
I think your safer option is to leave yourself the one on the rail and then play the other into the opposite top corner.
Well, we're going to see now.
That's a good shot. Played that well.
It's all about this last ball. It can all go wrong.
If he cues the last ball like he did the other red down the rail, he'll
This
be
is-
fine.
Well, this is a toughie. Let's just see how he's queuing then. This will show you how confident he is if he gets this in and gets on the black, because it's not easy. Let's force this in a little bit. Yeah,
Aye.
there you go. So you just forced it a little bit, and
I'm
that's
a bit too much into it.
yeah, and it was always going to be difficult.
That's the difference though. The one that he cued down the rail
Yeah.
earlier in the frame plays it just like that.
But Mr. Butch Reynolds always says, always get your bad balls out first. So, chance for Jack.
Play the cannon early.
Opportunity to split him. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know.
Nicest.
He could have probably hit that a little bit harder. But he's still in control. He's still in control. He's still in control.
Yeah, realistically, you shouldn't be losing the frame from here now, should you?
Shouldn't do, because he's got an option with that other bowler down the far end, which he could
Yeah.
just tuck behind, put it over the bag and put him in a bit of trouble. So allow Jack. You know, Jack's quite aggressive. He might be thinking of going for it. You know what he's like.
Yeah, maybe place one in the middle and
But
bring it back
once
and forth.
again, he's got a slight problem ball up the end there. He don't need to do anything silly.
play the double.
Well, you know Jack, he's ultra aggressive. He's played it in such a way, look.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's a very, very good shot.
Still got to force this a little bit though in the middle. You know how accurate you do have to be in the middle on the black ball tables.
But they're playing on the Supreme.
Are they? Oh, there you go then. I should
Yeah, we're on
drill this in.
we're on the Supreme, so he
Drill
should
it
get
in.
this. It's just all about cueing it, and
There you go.
he's cued it well, and he's took them out well. This will give Jack a bit of confidence. Well, John, at least he's got it, hasn't he? Yeah. What you mean, John? He went the wrong way. What you mean, James?
There you go, 1-1.
There we go, 1-1. That'll settle his nerves down. We want a potting fest here, don't we, boys?
Dan says that Walker and Chapman game's not on stream.
Oh, right, okay. So if anyone can find out what the score is, it'd be interesting to find out. Yeah, I thought, yeah, okay, John. Yeah, I probably would have got rid of that a little bit earlier, personally, and just dropped it in. James did say he could have dropped it in and took the other ball into the far end or the middle.
Yeah, if it had landed.
You're
down
always
the
struggling,
rail.
you are always struggling forcing them in.
He could have played it down the rail and then his last red in the top corner, in the top right hand corner.
Yeah.
But we all see it different.
Good evening, Ryan Knox. Have we got a prediction on this game? Keep your predictions going, boys. 1-1. I think it's going all the way. 18, 15, 18, 16. I don't know. No one's going to run away with this. It's closer than what people think. There's a lot of people last night favouring Jack to run away with this, but I don't think it's.
Well, we all know James can play.
I don't think it's going to be a runaway game. This. They'll both make mistakes.
I mean, I don't know how much Jack's playing at the moment. Is he practicing?
No idea, mate. They're pretty natural anyway, isn't
Oh,
he?
yeah.
They both are anyway,
He's
but
got one of the most teachable cue actions there is, really.
yeah, very good cue. I mean, James has as well, haven't they?
Yeah,
They both got
definitely.
very, very good cue actions. Right.
Well, Jack's gone yellows.
Yeah. Oh, he's moved that out well.
He's got a lot of work to do, though.
He has. He certainly has. But I don't think Jack will hold back.
No, I'd be surprised if he did. What's he do here, though? Really? I think he was maybe asking for a bit much on these yellows.
Well, his problem balls down the far end, isn't it? Oh, he's played a clever shot
Yeah,
there.
it's not a bad little shot. I mean,
But he has put his other yellow.
probably wanted the yellow to get
He's,
past him.
yeah,
didn't he,
he's
really?
tied his other yellow up, so James only has to hit one of these, and so that they can come off the side rail anyway. You know, and
More realistic, James is probably in a better position at the moment.
at the moment they are, yeah, yeah,
Obviously, it's a red after theirs.
absolutely.
Mr. to Blastland to get one back. No,
Oh, where's the white going?
No.
The white's not gone in, so that's 2-1 to Ross Lather against Blasty in the Blasty final.
I didn't know you could win your own comp.
Yes. I think they stand to win about 700 or 800 quid a piece, whoever wins it. So, and 4 or 5 for second place. So it's not a bad payday for the lads. Pool's on a high at the moment. That's for sure. Yeah, he's got that. So yeah, he's okay. He's not in a bad position at the moment.
Yeah, just either play off the pot or just bounce the red down the rail.
Well, there's your answer. Look,
Yeah.
there's your answer.
Trying to just contain him for a sec.
Straightforward.
Can he put that the yellow on the top left-hand corner? Do you reckon he can get to it? It's hard to tell on the screen, isn't it?
I don't know if there's any mileage in it, personally.
I mean, when it comes down to it.
Yeah. When's your rematch, Johnny? Against Zed. When's your rematch, mate? I need to win some money back. Good evening, Ben Woodhouse. From where are you? Where are you, Ben? You're in Croatia, aren't you? You're in Croatia. Ben Woodhouse is sat in Croatia. Yes. In the sunshine. Putting weight on. Drinking lager. I hope you don't get your gout, Ben, when you're out there. I need you fit on Monday. I've got loads of jobs booked in. September, mate. Okay. Well, you'll have my backing, mate.
Is that to be at the lounge then?
I presume that's at the lounge, John, as well, is it? Your rematch?
James, I'm going to think here.
Well, we're not lit up yet, are we?
No.
I'm sure we will, though. There's a lot at stake. There's a lot at stake, isn't there? There's a lot at stake. Well, he's made a slight error there. So these have got to go. Yeah, he's played a very, very
That just gets
very
punished with
loose
the
one.
white first
Yes,
shot.
John. Yeah, no problem, mate. You've got my back, and I'm sure you'll do it next time at the lounge. Be a bit cooler anyway. Right, I'm sure Jack's got to take these out. This is bread and butter for Jack.
Yeah, just get position on the white early.
That's a good shot.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
He should be fine with that. He should do just.
It's just the transition on the bottom two, isn't it?
Well, I think he just gets nearly straight and stuns across for this last one. I think he's on it. I don't think he has to do anything with the cue ball, really. He needs to leave this nearly just off straight, and I think he's perfect.
Yeah.
And he's absolutely perfect. This is bread and butter for Jack. Jack should be 100% 2-1 up here. And James has played a couple of loose shots, and he didn't need to.
Just thrown his arm a little bit.
He didn't need to, really. But I suppose that's how James plays anyway.
Yeah, that's nice from Jack.
So yeah, this is straightforward. Nice controlled cue ball. And I think it's all about who does control this cue ball tonight. And there we go. Should be straightforward 2-1. And that's all because of an error
Yeah, just thrown his arm at a couple.
by James, and he didn't need to do that. You said he was probably in a slightly better position.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. He's not going to miss them. So certainly Jack doesn't really help, so he don't want to be doing that too many times.
No.
You know. So 2-1 to Jack Stinson in the first round of the top 16 of Grimsby. The one that TM didn't get in. But anyway.
It won't be fair on the rest of them, would it, Tom?
No, it won't be fair on the rest of him. I think Pato's favourite. I think he paid to go in it, I think.
So it's a big break.
But it's one of them, it's all on the night. Any one of them can win it. It's all on the night.
Yeah, definitely, especially at their standards.
There's not much between them. You obviously got one or two superstars in there. Mr. Steele being one of them, I've got to say that because I back him. So. Right then, frame 4.
What do you go with then?
Well, there's a. I think he's going to probably get up for yellows here.
It's just that one on the left hand side.
Yeah.
If he's got the angle, he can maybe go try and get into the red now and hold for it. That might be a bit straight.
Yeah. I think he's running away.
Yeah.
That's his one problem ball though, that's all he's got.
Definitely not easy to land on. I think the only place you can put it is off the side rail maybe.
I'll tell you what, Dan, you need some air conditioning there, these comms. I'm going to lose about 3 stone tonight. Right, well, he's seen something. Can he get into it? This is his problem ball. It's all about this shot. Can he get on it? Not like that, unfortunately, so...
I said the only way you could get on it, sit on that rail, but it wasn't easy at all.
Absolutely, so...
Just seems to be the first one to have a go at him. Losing the frame at the moment.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll change though. I think they'll get it going. But yeah, that's okay. That's
Yeah,
okay.
I think he's left this one in the.
Down the bottom here.
Yeah, I think he can get through to it.
He's covered one bag for the black, but I'm sure Jack can make something happen here. He's got through to that one, so a chance for Jack. Looks to be queuing a little bit steady, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He looks a little bit more confident.
Like I said, just once or twice, James just threw his arm a little bit. That's a bit unlucky for Jack,
Yeah,
to be fair.
it's not gone the best, is it? So, let's see what Jack can do here.
He's got to pull something out here.
He's
Really.
going to have to pull something out of the bag.
I think he was just trying to maybe get the yellow full ball to hold on,
Yeah.
open this pocket up and maybe hold on the.
And he's going to
the two
try
reds
and
in the middle.
he's going to try and come across after this ball here.
Yeah.
Well, he's give himself a little go. He's give himself a
I
chance.
suppose is it the big bag down there?
Yeah, I mean that's
So-
the way I'd go because I don't think you're dropping it in the middle, and you're not really leaving yourself a great angle on your next shot. So I think, you know, he's trying to do 2 in 1 here, or at least get the bag covered. Well, he's absolutely no, he's not. Well, right then. So
I mean, again, it's he's leaving the white in not the worst position.
no, but James probably goes favourite here now.
Yeah.
You know, he's
I mean, he can even just play the yellow at the top.
absolutely. That's the shot I would probably play. Temperature doesn't affect Steady. He just drinks more. I know he does. But I'm an athlete, then. Well, that's okay. That. So it's a bit tick for tack this frame. It's not got going yet. That's a pretty good shot
Yeah,
as
I'll
well.
tell you what.
That's a very, very clever shot by
Unless
Jack.
James can get through to this yellow above the black, which I don't believe he can.
I don't know. It's hard to tell
Yeah,
from here, isn't it?
On the screens.
It's hard to tell.
even if he can, though, he's got a lot of travelling on the white to do.
Yeah.
Well, he's played that. He's a bit unlucky, but I think he can get this.
Yeah.
And I think that black goes in there now, in that corner bag where the white is.
Yeah, definitely.
So he's got a great chance here. I think Jack cues this down here. I think he's
got a perfect angle just on it now.
He's got a great chance here. It's all about just cueing, getting the cue through the ball. And he's played that very, very well indeed.
Yeah.
Very well. And I think we've just heard a little tap from James from the other side of this wall. So
he's definitely
he appreciates that shot. That was a very, very good controlled shot. So it's all about this shot. Leave yourself a nice angle. I believe the black goes into the top left-hand side bag. And I think he's going to be fine.
Yeah, he's definitely cueing the smooth of the two at the moment.
Yeah. James just needed another couple of inches on that ball and he'd have been in trouble, but yeah, cued it nice. Jack's certainly looking the more confident out of the two. And that's 3-1 to Jack Stinson. And also, as that game last night affected him a little bit, James, losing to Gabe.
Yeah, possibly.
He might be a little bit deflated, and all he's got to do now is go out for it and try and win a few frames, because we all know what James is like. He's a very capable player.
Well, we all know it can all swing in one frame. Just
one of these could rattle 5 frames off, couldn't it?
Easily.
No
easily.
problem.
It can change in one big shot, one frame.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just get a little bit of confidence from somewhere, and then the next frame the ball's land for you.
Does anybody know how Adam Walker and Callum Chapman are doing? I've got an interest in that game. Yes, John. Yes, John. His cue action is absolutely to die for, isn't it?
Has it gone dry there though?
Not like TM's Jabberwocky. Yes, Ben, he cues a bit like you, doesn't he? Wonderful cueist, absolutely. Cues like God.
This is what I was saying here, though, that if you win a frame and to then get going, the ball's far right for you. Jack's just gone dry, and James is not really got a start really. He wants to go yellows.
He wants yellows, and he's probably going to end up taking reds, isn't he?
Potentially, yeah.
Unless he can create a little plant at the top there, but I don't know how close it is. It's hard to tell from here.
I don't know if the other yellows making it
in the way.
Tighter,
Yeah. If it does go, you'd play the little plant, wouldn't you? And
yeah.
Probably go, but
I think it's worth
then again, when you look at that, that's the only bad red as well.
Yeah.
So you're opening it up. So I think he's taking his plant on.
Yeah.
And he has done. But reds are nice now, so don't miss.
Exactly, yeah.
That's the situation you're in. Don't miss, because the ball that's potentially going to stop.
That's the thing, if you're playing well and they seem to fall nice for you, it'd have got it'd landed on a yellow first ball there.
Yeah.
And then in the other way, sometimes it just the ball's out there for you.
Well, if he takes these out, this will give him some confidence, won't it?
Yeah.
And he seems to be queuing all right. He just needs to get.
He'll always queue all right.
He just wants a couple of frames under his belt.
Yeah, just take a steady little.
Because Jack don't want to be going 4 and 5, 6, 1 up.
No.
Because
then you are chasing.
You're struggling then. You don't want to be going 4 and 5 behind.
Especially if you're a little bit tentative at the time.
Not easy this, because that red in the middle there it don't go down here. So it's all about this shot here.
You maybe wanted the angle the other way for that. Has he landed alright?
Oh, it's not happening. It's not happening at the moment. It's not happening at the moment for him. Sort of running out of control here.
Yeah.
And you don't want to be doing this against Mr. Stinson, because he will potentially run away with it. You want to keep giving him chances.
I mean, even if that yellow next to the red goes in the top.
But where's the white ball going?
You got hampered queuing now.
Absolutely, and you're not controlling the white.
No.
You're relying on a little bit of luck.
I think if he had his hand on the table, maybe he could hold for it to leave himself on the other one, but it's a bit hampered.
What's the weather like there, Mr. Woodhouse? Is it nice and warm?
Blastland's got it to 2-2.
Mr. Blastland, 2-2 in the Blasty final from 2-0 down. Right,
Jabbing a couple
Yeah.
there.
so there's a chance here for Jack now. I mean, he's had the first stab at the frame there, James, and now
Well, they're all in the open.
great opportunity for Jack to go 4-1 up here.
And the one down the rail leaves you on the black.
Yeah, very
I like
good,
that.
very good control shot. Very good control. He won't have to do anything with the white running that last one down the rail.
It's definitely the right word there. Just
Yeah,
neat and tidy in it, controlled queuing.
yeah, yeah. You often find people often get that white going
Yeah.
a little bit too
He
far.
plays a lot of cannons quite softly.
Yeah, and that's what you need to do. Keep that ball under control. Well, he might even be taking this now. He might be taking it now and leaving a little plant into the middle.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter really which way he goes, whatever he feels confident about, really.
I mean, like you keep saying,
That's the only problem, though. We did say
yeah,
you get on that last, all you got to do is roll it in. You've got nothing to do with the white.
get your bad ball out early. That's his worst ball, and look where the white is, really.
Yeah, yeah, and he could have just left that till last, like you said. Run the one in the middle, drop it in and do note with the white.
It's still
And
not
you
the
pot
worst
it.
thing, though.
No.
It's still not the worst. Like you said,
No.
do your bad ball. That was his worst, and the white's not in a particularly good position for James. But then he's thrown his arm at that a little bit, and I don't think he needed to.
He could have.
He didn't need to play it in the way that he did.
No, because he just had a little plant into the middle.
Yeah.
He didn't have to. The white actually could have just rolled through a couple of inches. He
Yeah.
didn't really have to screw it or hit it hard at all. He could have played the shot like he would have done if he'd just played his last ball for the black.
Definitely.
It does show these. I know everyone go on about these Supreme tables being buckets, but you can still miss them if you don't cue them right.
You don't,
Miller Towers is the same. If you don't cue it right, you'll miss them.
if you don't hit the pocket, it don't go in there, does it?
Absolutely. Well,
I'm not quite sure what he's actually.
well, he's
probably
just
gone for the big
well,
bag in the middle, hasn't he?
it's game over here because
Gotta be.
he's put his yellow safe now because this red's covering this bottom bag. So we're going 4-1 here.
I mean, it shouldn't even matter where his yellows are.
Very loose shot again.
Yeah, I think he's trying to play the big bag in the middle, but he didn't have a lot on, really, did he?
No. He's overrun that a little bit, but he should be all right. He should be all right.
Yeah, he
Should be.
Just stun across.
Should be straightforward for Jack.
I like that.
It's cued that well. So I think we're going 4-1
I
here.
think that some people's, I mean, me being one of them, would probably have left that ball till Lask is control of the white and end up sticking himself behind that yellow or something.
Possibly, yeah, but it's probably the right positive,
definitely.
positive way to go
Yeah,
because
definitely.
he's just going to stun this and stun and stun. So 3 stuns in it, or just drop the black in last shot. You don't have to do anything. Straightforward. Just cue this red in, and we go 4-1 up.
And then, like you said, James is already having to maybe chase a little bit. Jack's starting to get going a bit. Yeah, he's queuing nicely, isn't he?
Yeah, it's just a lovely cue
You can
action.
just tell he's up almost before he's hit it, hasn't he?
Yeah. Right, 4-1, Jack Stinson. What's your predictions, lads? Has it changed since the beginning of the game? Has my prediction changed? Because I thought it'd go right all the way, but tell you what, if James doesn't get the next 2 frames,
No, definitely.
wow, we could be in for a big score here. James has got to get going. Just to keep you updated with the Blasty final, it's 2-all. Race to 15. I think the winner gets about 700 quid with a cow cutter. Runner up about 450, so it's all to play for in the Blasty final, 2-all. Right then, James, you need to get going, son. You need to get going. Yeah, you might be right, John. I'm sure James is going to get going at some stage. It's not quite run for him. He's thrown his arm out a couple of times, but he's got to get going. got a chance here. He's got a chance here. Got to take these out, this young man, because he does not want to be going 5-1 down. He's got to start pulling some frames back here. And they're all there for the taking. Just got to cue them nicely. He's got a wonderful cue action as well, this young man. I think he thrives on confidence, this man. That's a good shot. That's a very, very good shot. All about his positional onto the black with his last red. So this is a key shot for this clearance. He's got to get on this last ball.
Is this from James's break?
From the break, yeah. So it's all about this shot. Just to give yourself a nice opportunity to get over for the black. It's got to be precise, this. Just looking a little bit. He's just not confident at the moment, James.
Well,
He's
that
just,
yellow on the
this
bottom of
is
the ball.
all about this ball getting on this last ball here. He's cued it well. But it's this will give him some massive confidence if he clears this.
The
But
thing is, do you force it to get yourself better on the black, or do you just leave yourself in the middle of the table? Just so he's gonna cue it. It'll show how he's feeling.
ideally, he wants it the other side of the. He wants it a nearly straight black.
Leave it
But
near the blue spot.
but he's played it as good as he can. Is he touching ball? Is he? Or is he?
Surely
He's
not.
on it, I think.
Surely,
Well,
if he has stuck to that and can't put it, that is horrible. That is very unlucky.
I thought it'd have been down by now.
Yeah, I was just
I
about
think
to
it'd have
say
been
the
down
same.
on the shot by now.
Well,
But,
they
but
had to-
well,
they had to
don't know.
tell.
He's taking his time. It's a good clearance if he gets it, and
He's just
do you
thrown
know,
his arm
he's
at it.
thrown his arm at it.
Well, that's
and
that bit of doubt though. That can I pot it? Can I not?
But-
He's got to get it, hasn't he?
you know, you could just drop that in. You know, you don't have to hit it at that pace.
No.
You know, be confident and just run your cue through it. But I tell you what, Jack don't want many more opportunities. You know, and Jack's reading off this, isn't he?
Yeah, he's just waiting.
You know, he's just thinking, well, you know, Jack's really, really confident.
Do you think James is trying too hard to force something to happen?
Let's just see what he does here. Is he going for this?
Yeah, he's
Because
got it.
it'll tell you everything. Because a lot of players will just run this white through and put the white over the bag. Mr. Grice, he would. He'd just run the white through, put the white behind the other yellow, and put the yellow over the bag. Let's just see what he's doing. He's thinking. I tell you what, he's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. Because don't just give it away.
Yeah, with his 2 yellows at the bottom.
You
corner,
see,
yeah.
he's done it. He's done it.
It's the right shot, though,
He's
isn't
played
it?
the right shot because he doesn't need to gift James the black.
No.
James has now got to. He's got to.
Well, we've all done it too often. You just think, I can get these now. Get down there, you don't even think, do you?
And you can make a mistake and suddenly 4-2, 4-3, 4-all, and he'll think about that shot.
Yeah.
That was the right shot. I know I'd have played that. That's for sure.
Has he got it?
Wow, he's
Oh,
played
it's a
that
good
well.
hit, it's a
He's
good
played
hit.
it well, but he's in trouble. He is
Yeah.
in trouble.
Well, Jack just bounced this yellow out on the right side.
You know, he's
And then there you
know.
Yeah,
Oh,
tell you what, he got away with it.
he's got away with murder there because I tell you what, if he hadn't done that, he's left a double.
Possibly, yeah.
He's a bit lucky that shot there.
3-2.
Come on, boys. Someone find any Adam Walker, Callum Chapman result or score. I've got a vested interest in that game. Oh, he's missed it by a mile, hasn't he?
Yeah.
It's not happening for this young man. It's not happening.
I mean, it was a bit unlucky that for him. but then again, once he could pot the black, he should have.
Right,
And
so-
he just made these slightly awkward for Jack.
Well, he
Just got
could
his
he
first
could
shot
move
right.
he could play the black and move the yellow just above the black.
Yeah,
He could do and just but
I'm always one for not guessing, but he's got to do something.
yeah.
He could try and do 2 in 1 shot here.
I think personally would be
But-
the yellow, the one he's going for now.
Well,
Leave yourself on the other.
tell you
one.
what, he's
But he's leaving the black there, isn't he?
yeah, he's in Jack's in control and he don't have to do anything silly. That's
Suppose that if he wants to go from, there's enough room between the black and the yellow on the left hand
Yeah,
side
he-
to get back across.
Jack is in a position where
he doesn't need do anything silly here.
He can just wait for the opportunities to come to at the moment, can't he?
Yeah. But I'm sure he's thinking a way of finishing it. Really, because
definitely.
he'll think this will hurt him.
Definitely,
Every
you can't
time
put-
James makes a mistake, he wants to be dealing with him, doesn't he?
Puts the pressure on every time, then, doesn't it? He's killed it nice.
He really is. Well, this. Well, he's got this one ball near the black. That's his.
I think he's going to want to play it now.
Yeah.
Now you're on it. Don't
Yeah.
have to do a lot with the white. Off 2 cushions, back in the
He's
middle.
thinking about though if he misses it, he's
If he can leave himself dead centre of the table, then I don't know if the black could pass for the double in the middle, but I don't like
He's
it.
thinking. He's thinking. I don't want to make a mistake here. But we keep saying, don't we? Don't leave your bad ball to last.
Yeah.
We
Mohamed's
keep
actually-
saying it. We say it all the time. It can all go wrong if you leave that ball till last. So it's all about
He's gone
this,
for it now.
and he has.
I like that.
He's played
I
that
do like that.
absolutely wonderfully well.
But he's left himself with the 2 options, hasn't he?
Yeah, well, he's gonna screw this across, definitely. And that was a confident shot. That.
He had a plan B with it though as well, didn't he? That if it
Yeah.
didn't quite land on it,
He's-
he still
he's-
had the one in the middle.
This is going to hurt James, and this is 5-1 to Jack. He's looking good, isn't he?
It's quick. It can quickly change.
Yeah. I feel James needed to win that frame.
Yeah. I mean,
If it goes
missing
6 and 7, I'm sorry, John. I think the 18-14 might be out the question because James's head has got to, his confidence has got to be low at the moment because he's gifted a couple of frames to Jack. So that's 5-1. Just going back to the Blasty final, it's now 3-2 to Ross Lowther,
And Ross at the table.
and Ross is at the table with a chance to go 4-2 up.
Just the black on that side rail for him.
Right, so off we go then. Yellow potted, 2 yellows potted, 1 red potted. Nice break, but low where the black is. It's not happening for him.
Is that any better for you, Dan? Well, Jack's on for another here, maybe. Broke off, gone yellows.
Yeah.
It's just the black, really.
It's Blasty going 3-all. He's got a chance.
Possibly. Ross give him 2 shots. He's just got the black out.
Is that all right then, Dan?
Do you know, that's a bit unlucky because I
don't know if that yellow goes to the middle.
I don't think it does, mate. From here, it don't look like it does.
Even if it does, you're playing at such a pace.
It's a bit unlucky.
Yeah,
it's a bit unlucky. And Blasty's going 3-all.
they should do.
Well, let's see if this goes. It looks tight to me, but it's difficult from here, isn't it?
It's deceiving.
It went in by a mile, didn't it? There's a chance for him. Look.
Yeah.
What a chance! What a clearance!
Yeah, it was just that. If he could play it at the pace to not stick to the yellow. There's a ballsy shot.
Dan, if I start singing, will they end it as well? We'll do a bit of George Michael.
I was just thinking whether to run it through for the last yellow in the middle or just hold for the same pocket, but I think he's maybe got too much angle.
Yeah. Well, we're going to see in a minute.
It mustn't go, maybe, if he's looking at that. The other doesn't pass.
Right, so he's going for the plant.
It's deceiving on the screen, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? Well,
that's
it's a good effort, but
To be honest with you, if it went in, he was in trouble, wasn't he?
yeah.
Right then, James. As Steady says, now then. He needs to make something happen, this young man. He does not want to be going 6 and 7-1 down to Mr. Stinson.
But he can go about this frame like Jack did in the last one.
He doesn't have to rush anything, does he?
No.
He's in
open it up and wait for your chance.
He's absolutely in control now. It's all about what he does. Oh dear.
Just about.
Tell you what,
He's
he's
a good shot in the end.
Well, he's actually going for these.
Yeah.
He's going for these, and I'll give him his due.
Confident shot.
give him his due. He's going for these because they're all on. That's straightforward now, and he can just drop this red in down the bottom here. Should be frame over. Should be, but we've said that a couple of times. Desperately needs this frame.
I'll tell you what.
Do you know that is an absolute awful shot?
He's just throwing his arm.
Just all he needs to do is leave that straight and just run it through. But
he was worried of leaving himself.
But you know,
queuing over the yellow, and he's just.
Let's give Jack a chance, not to win the frame, but he's back in the frame, and
He didn't really need to be.
No, well.
All he needs to be straight on there and just run it through.
Jack don't even need to maybe pop. I don't know if the red goes.
Adam and Callum 5-all. Thank you, Dan.
That's cool.
TM's got the winner of that one. I hope they give me a start.
I'll tell you what, really, is it?
Well,
If the red don't
if
pass
he
the
dou-
black, it's a shot to nothing.
Hey,
really.
if he doubles this, James is going to be kicking himself.
oh dear.
Right. Does the red pass the black?
I think it does.
Does the
If
red?
it does,
If it does, he's
got
taking
to.
these out,
He's
hasn't
got to.
But that would have hurt him if he'd have
Oh,
got that double.
massively.
That would have hurt James incredibly.
So this has got to go. Right. Should be straightforward now.
Doesn't want to flick off the second red with the white too much.
Well,
though.
is he taking the bottom one? That's the thing. I think he's got to take the bottom one. Because he's flicking the other one, isn't he?
Yeah, all day long.
It's the harder shot. Well, perhaps he can just.
Yeah,
Right.
chance
He's in.
himself.
He's got enough. He's snookered. He's got enough.
yeah,
It was the wrong shot. He should have took the bottom one.
Always chancing it.
I know I always say let the balls do the talking, but the shot was the bottom one, dead weight. So he's
If he didn't like
gifted another frame.
If he didn't like it, could he have played the bottom one and just left
What?
the white behind?
Well, I think
yeah.
he just pots it.
Yeah.
I think it was there. But
Dear me. Is there any way back for James? 6-1.
It's going to have to start soon.
6-1.
I mean, I know there's still a lot of pulls.
John, does your prediction change now, Mr. Steele? Is it changing, or is he gonna get into this match? Because I'll tell you what, it's slowly going away from him, making mistakes like that. The first time he went for the clearance, he should have left himself straight on that red to run it down. He's over it by 6 or 7 inches.
Thing with that frame as well, with him breaking now, that can be a massive thing. He wins that frame.
And then he could have broke dish.
There you go.
Suddenly, you know,
two frames
you're
back,
5-3.
Exactly.
6-1, big swing.
If you're chasing, if you can win the frame and then break next, it can be a massive boost.
Right then, let's see what goes on now.
Let's go well.
Well,
And I'll tell you what,
these yellows should be going in normal circumstances.
I'd say if he gets his first shot right.
In normal circumstances, these are going.
Does he just have to maybe stun into the red, or just bring it back a tad?
I don't think he can get back, James. Personally, he's going to have to make something happen.
It's forcing it.
He sees he's in trouble now. He's
Yeah.
you know, well,
I don't know, the yellow
no.
might pass into the other corner
Well,
on the bottom.
I think he's got to take this one into the middle.
Yeah, well that's what he wanted
If
to
he
play.
takes this one into the middle, then he has got a chance.
Yeah,
But once again, it's that.
If he misses, Jack finishes.
oh definitely.
Yeah, and that's in his mind, isn't it now?
Yeah, because Jack's only harder ball to fall on's the one next to the white now.
Yes, Johnny, he's lacking in confidence, definitely. Thinking too much. He's a lot better than that, isn't he? He needs to get his arm going. But he's got 2 problem balls here now. How he's going to get on him?
Well, can he? If this yellow passes into the bottom left, just runs down.
Yeah, he could do, yeah. But he's getting that white going around again, look. He's getting that white going around the table too much. And he's in trouble again. Steely, you need to be texting him, giving him a bit of coaching. Needs to slow down and stop that white flying around the table. He's in trouble. Unless he kisses off this red, he's gone for it. But I tell you what, these reds are going. Jack's going to take these out. It's going to be 7-1.
Just chasing it a bit, isn't he?
Yeah, but I don't think he needed to, James.
No.
Really. You know, Jack doesn't really have to do much here.
Well, really, after the first shot went wrong, you then got to decide, haven't you? Realistically, can I get these?
Yeah.
So Jack's not perfect here, but he can get his one back after the shot.
I'm expecting him to clear these
all day long.
all day long. You know, he's just gonna. Wow, he's missed that by a mile.
Yeah, he wasn't perfect.
And I tell you what, he has a chance here.
Yeah, he's
If
left
this
in their angle.
if this yellow clips in, he's got a chance here.
Yeah, he just doesn't want to hit the red on the left-hand side and leave himself.
Can he get
2
through?
feet over
Can he
the
get
bit.
through? Just clip this into this right-hand side bottom corner,
I think he
and
can.
does he get a reprieve?
There you go. Well, then that'll hurt Jack, like you keep saying. In the other way.
Absolutely. I mean, that was bread and butter for Jack.
Oh, it's harsh. It's harsh.
Does it go? But look where the black's gone. Does it go past, and can he take the black down the bottom?
Does it go? We can't see from here. It looks tight.
Did he play it at a bit too much pace, or do you think he had to play it at that pace?
I'm not so sure he had to play it at that pace, personally. Anywhere that side of the table, he had
Yeah,
a
well,
problem.
he got the shot right, cannon into the red, but
Does this go? Does this go? It does.
Yes, well killed.
It does. And I think he's fine.
Yeah,
I think he's fine.
focus on the.
All he's got to do is drop this in. I don't think he's screwing it. He's screwing it.
Yeah.
Very, very good pot. But where's the white going? Where's the white going? It stopped. And I'll tell you what, that's a little reprieve, and that'll actually hit Jack a little bit.
Yeah, well, he queued
because
that
that
one.
was bread and butter for Jack.
But then again,
Bread and butter.
it wasn't easy. It didn't make it look easy.
Well, Johnny, that was a frame that James probably shouldn't have got. And 6-2 is a lot better than 7-1. So,
Does Jack go dry here, then
well,
James straight a chance.
how can happen in this game? We always say if it's going to happen, it will do. And often when you've missed your opportunity, it comes back and hurts you. So let's see what happens here then.
And Mr. Blastland's got a chance here to go 4-3 up.
Is it dry? Is it dry?
No, he got one, I'm sure.
He's got one, has he?
I think he got a... No, he didn't, did he? I thought
No.
he got a red.
We've got...
I thought he got a red in the bottom.
We've
No.
got a dry break. So, just what you said.
There you go, with the break. is
This
one of the-
game is absolutely unbelievable
The break is one of the most... one of the most important parts
of this game.
of all games.
It won't Grimsby rules. Grice, you didn't want to pot a ball from the break.
I'd say I had one the other day in here with Dan Green. Broke off and I've snookered myself off the break. How the heck do you leave yourself tight up behind the black?
Well, I always say anything can happen in this game, and it normally does. Right then, James, what are you going to do here then? What are you going to do here? Because that is a frame that you should never have won. 6-2, 6-3 starts getting it starts looking a bit better, doesn't it? Because it could have been 7-1.
Like I say, if Jack went dry here, James wins this one, and then he's breaking again. He's at the table.
Absolutely.
You can't win a frame when you're not at the table.
Yes, always.
Unless you pop black and white, obviously. And Mr. Blastland.
We will find out for you, Dan, what the score is. Callum Young v Stav. We'll find out for you.
I will pop through in a second. What are they playing in?
Do you know, I don't actually know what it is. He's not played a very good shot there.
Well, he's thinking.
I think he only needs to drop that in to drop it in the middle. He's just lost the white a little bit.
The answer to your question there, Dan, is Stav is 6-4 up.
6-4
And
against
that's
Callum
in,
Young.
in the Metcalf comp.
All right, yeah, the Paul Metcalf. No, Steve
Metcalf.
Steve Metcalf. Yeah, they won't let me in that.
I mean, I didn't get a straight answer, Dan. Mr. Young told you to stop being nosy.
Oh, he's thrown his arm at that one again.
What we at here then? Jack's the table on yellows.
Yes, he is. Yes.
I'll tell you again.
These can go.
Can go.
These can all go.
I mean, the white's got to travel a bit, like.
One good shot. One good shot.
We didn't get into that.
No, he
It's
didn't.
not, I mean, it's not the worst, though, is it, really?
Well, I think he might have this one down the bottom rail here.
Yeah.
Down the bottom left-hand corner.
But then, looking at James's reds as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's not a lot.
Well, he's got a free shot here,
Yeah,
hasn't
there's
he?
not a lot of pressure on
No.
Jack's shots, is there? That if I miss,
No, it's a free shot really. He's cued it well. And these are going. These are going.
he's got a little bit of work on this though. Just if he plays the one down the rail, force the white out a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a little bit straight on the one down the rail. against the red, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I would expect him to get these, but he's queued at okay.
Yeah.
It's all about this shot.
Just twice across in it.
Yeah, I mean,
Into
it's...
the middle table. I mean, I don't think you can't leave yourself the wrong angle, any angle really.
Well, he doesn't actually have to go across twice. He might even, knowing Jack, he might even be looking at screwing this down. I don't know.
Yeah.
He does.
I think if you do that though, do you bring the middle bag into play?
You know, I think
You know what he's like with his cue action. He's hit it. Look.
He's just leaving it there.
yeah, he's hit it nice. He's hit it. He's perfect. He's perfect.
All about the black now.
Yeah.
Leaving an angle on this last yellow.
Like I said again, the pressure on this shot really is look at James's reds again.
Yeah. One good shot here. Cued it well. But
Is he
wait,
gonna have to go into it? He might have to just
Well, I
clip
don't think
into
that
it.
black. You see, from here, it doesn't look like the black goes into
No,
into
but
the left hand
with
side.
that
Ben.
angle, he can clip into it, and the red moves, and then the black goes.
Delicate shot.
Yeah.
It's all going to be right. It can go wrong. It can go wrong. Oh,
He's played it full.
he's played it lovely,
Yeah,
hasn't
he's
he?
played it well.
He's played it lovely.
At that pace, there wasn't a lot that could go wrong with that shot.
no, he's played that really, really well. Yeah, excellent finish. 7-2 Jack Stinson. And I'm going to nip to the loo. I'll leave you in the capable hands of this young man.
So, boys, have we got any predictions from where the score is now? In the Blasty final, Dave's got a chance here to go 5-3 up. And it looks like he's going to go 5-3 up. And I believe that is a dry break. Dave Blastland 5, Russell Lava 3. First to 15 in that though. I mean, the ball's out in the best position here on the table. I don't think either Reds or Yellows are fantastic. James dry broke. Jack went for a red in the top left corner, didn't get it. This is where we are now.
Right.
Lost
So
his
James is on what yellows, is he?
No, still open table.
Oh, it's open
yeah,
table.
Dry break.
Blasted 5-3 up.
He is. And we was 2-0 down in that.
2-0 down. I did fancy Dave to win this one. Bit more steady of a player, I think.
Yeah, YZ.
Right then, Jack, what you got?
I think get this one down the rail. It's James at the table now.
Oh, sorry, James, is it?
Yeah,
Sorry, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, he's...
He seems to be hitting the ball a bit hard, doesn't he?
He's throwing his arm at stuff.
I don't like to say the word, but just jabbing, just putting a bit much into it, trying to force it again.
And you don't need to on these Supremes. Do you, Dan, on a gold?
One good shot here from Jack though.
Yeah. He's got a good opportunity.
Yeah, he's played it nice. Your only trouble at all really is
The two reds together.
yeah, maybe the black, but
I think it goes in the middle, doesn't
yeah,
it?
it's just landed on it, but there isn't a lot of problems in this.
just seems to be a lot more comfortable, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Queuing.
Yeah, definitely. But you're going to be at you from, like I said on the last frame,
Yeah.
not having the pressure on the shot from where the other player's balls are, and then going 7-2 up from it.
Yeah, yeah. But I just think all the way through the game,
He's relaxed
he
earlier,
just
hasn't
looks a lot more relaxed, doesn't he? And when you've got a cue action like that,
But at the moment, I know James has missed a few balls, but Jack hasn't had to play his absolute best to do it.
No.
He's missed a couple himself.
he's been handed a couple, hasn't he? Which does help.
Yeah, I like that position.
Well, he's got an option here because he can land
Don't
on.
have to do it with the white.
No, he don't have to do anything, and he can get on one of them two balls, one down the bottom. It frees them all up. He's got options here. That's the nice thing about being in this position. He's got an option of a couple of shots
Well,
here.
he can try what he wants, and then he's got plan B, hasn't he? Well, it's like them down the road. You say James just on the last one.
He's just stroked that
put
in, hasn't he?
Put his arm through it a little bit too much.
Well, this should be plain sailing now.
Yeah. Again, he's got options after this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Well,
I like that.
that's a wonderful shot. It was a natural angle to do it, and that's it now.
It's just the pace that he plays the cannons at, though. Isn't
Yeah.
it? You see a lot of people. I mean, obviously at their standard, they're going to be, but
Nice little screw back a little bit here, and just it's perfect.
how many times can you play that cannon over hit it, and if you don't hit it full ball, then
And the
white's
white
going,
white
exactly.
race, isn't it? A
he
snooker.
plays it at such a pace, and he always seems to get it full ball. Cannons it how he wants.
Perfect look.
There you go.
Queuing lovely.
8-2.
Queuing lovely. 8-2. Predictions, boys. Is it changed? People had it a lot closer, and to be honest with you, and for one, I had it 18-15.
Can you see a way back for James though?
At this moment in time, I cannot see a way back for James unless he starts winning 2 and 3 and 4 on the trot.
Yeah.
Because he's now got a commanding lead now.
What does James do here though? Do you think he needs to change anything?
I just think he needs to, like you say, he
Well,
seems to be hitting the ball a little bit harder. 8-2, he's got to make something happen very quickly. Because when you're in this position, you shouldn't lose from this position.
No, definitely not.
You should never lose from this position.
From the position James is in,
Sometimes you have to say, right, I'm going to go fighting now, I'm going to go down fighting, I'm going to go for it.
yeah.
Sometimes you have to just sort of...
Do you go the other way and make it hard for him?
Me personally, I think you've got to go for it.
Yeah.
Because it's for James to try and win it back now.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, Jack can just be... If it gets into a tactical game, it won't bother Jack.
No.
Because he don't have to do anything, does he?
No.
He can just...
He can shrug a frame off.
He
if
can wait for the
if he does
mistake.
well.
I think James has got to... He's just got to get his arm going and get queuing.
I mean, in our fairness to James, he hasn't had a lot of real good chances.
No, he's not had a load of chances, but
he hasn't taken
at this
the ones
level,
that he has.
at this level, when you get a little sniff, you've got to take it. You know, and you've got to try and put pressure on your opponent. And unfortunately, James has had a couple of chances, and like you said, he's thrown his arm at it a couple of times.
How many frames have we said there that early on that Jack's one that he probably shouldn't have?
Absolutely.
Losing frames
From winning position, yeah,
yeah.
or in command.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they've gone for a little a refreshment break. I think they'll be back very shortly.
Do you want another drink, Mr. Miller?
Sorry?
Do you want another drink bringing through? I'm just going to pop out myself.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, you can ask them for a cause.
Yeah.
It's free.
Will do. Yeah.
That's my wages. I'll get a pint of cause.
How is Miller Towers?
Miller Towers is absolutely wonderful. Nice and cool. The air conditioning's on 24/7. It's beautiful. Just like this comms room. Not.
It's a nice setup though, isn't it?
Nice setup you've got here, Dan.
Right, I'll leave you, Tony, for a couple of minutes and just get some fresh air. And,
Well, I think they're having a 5-minute break, I
Probably,
do, because it's 10 frames.
yeah. Go on, mate.
Right then, guys, off we go.
Off we go.
Frame 11.
Jack Stinson 8, James Reynolds 2. I feel James has got to win the next 2 frames to give yourself some sort of chance. Just spoke to Jack and he says he's feeling confident, he's feeling good, feels like he's queuing well. So let's see what happens. And Blasty is 6-3 up
against Ross Lowther in the Blasty final, race to 15. I really feel James has probably got to win the next 2 frames really to give himself a fighting chance. He's just not at the races at the moment, and he's capable of it. He's capable of running 5 frames off, but he also has told me he's struggling with the pace of the table. So that's not always a good thing to have when you're not confident with the pace of the table. These balls would normally be taken out, no problem whatsoever.
There you go, Mr. Muller.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Onigal, for another pint of cause. Can't beat it.
Just had a little chat with James outside there, and he said
Struggling with the table a little bit.
he said the same thing, that he's just putting his arm into a couple,
Yeah.
and well, he said playing Gabe last night, he was thinking down the rails, oh, these are tight, but then he said he don't know why he's thinking the same on here.
Yeah, well, they are a little bit more generous.
We were saying he's not playing, he's not practicing.
Well, these are just normal bread and butter for this young man, so he just needs to. I think he wins the next 2 frames. He's still in it.
His only little thing here though is holding for the black maybe.
Yeah, he's just.
It's a little bit thin in the middle. Unless he can leave himself the angle to get the white back out.
He's actually missed it by an absolute mile. An absolute mile.
Yeah.
Because he was worried about his position on his next shot, and I don't even think he was in position. Look, was he?
No, I mean.
Wow, he's struggling, this young man.
He turned and said something to Jack there.
Well, unless he got a kick.
Yeah.
You know,
I was just
he
thinking-
may have well have got a kick.
Just thinking.
But Stephen Hendry always said it's not the kick, it's normally the cueing.
So is he right? I don't know. A lot of kicks are due to cueing it badly. That's what he says.
It's another one here for Jack though. Pot this and
Great opportunity.
there you go.
Great opportunity. That wasn't in on a blackboard table, was it?
No. I was just thinking.
That
myself,
was not in. He's slightly out of position because he's nearly missed the pot.
He's alright.
But he's okay. He's
Plenty of
not he's not
options.
perfect, but I think he wanted to play the one down the bottom first. So that
I'm
could.
not sure about that though.
Not so sure he needed to do that somehow.
No, I thought he'd have played it clean. I mean, if it did go clean,
Yeah.
just bring the white back near the blue spot-ish.
So he's made life a little bit more difficult than what it should be.
With the reds close together though.
But he has got a shot into the bottom bag and it all split
Yeah,
the other red.
yeah.
So he's got a couple of options, but I'm not so sure he needed to do
he
that.
can play it next and leave himself the one in the top corner. Or has he gone too
Well,
far?
he's not now, so it's getting a little bit more difficult because he's relying on now having a nice kiss.
Is he going to have to come off the cushion and come back across, or is he just dropping this one in the top corner to leave it to the cannon last?
You know, you are relying on the cannon, aren't
Yeah.
you?
Like you said, you want to play it early.
But does it go in the middle? Can we not see? Does it go in the middle?
I mean, if it does, that is very, very deceiving.
You know, it don't look like it does for me, but it must be
I mean, it
close.
does go left middle once he pots the red on the left hand side of the screen. So if he can leave himself the angle, he can come down the table.
It's not straightforward because
No,
Jack
it's
would have
not.
played it by now, wouldn't he? And apparently Ross Lowther's losing it a little bit. He's banged his cue a few times and shook his head a few times.
It's not like that, Ross, that is it?
No. Right then, one good shot here. Yes, he's played that well. He's
Yeah,
played that
I
well.
like that.
He's played that well, but it can go wrong. It can go wrong because the black. It's all about his position on this last red. How
But he wants the white to kiss the black as well here.
yeah.
If if it doesn't, he can go behind it off the yellow maybe.
How's your luck here, Jack? How's your luck?
Oh, he's missed it.
He's
by a
missed
mile.
the pot because he was trying to get the perfect
Yeah.
cannon.
And James is
James
got to win this
is
round now.
absolutely plumbing. One good shot down the bottom. Or
Does
in the
he go-
middle.
yeah, does he go
or
down the bottom?
in the middle he's got an option. He's got a couple of options here. He's looking at clipping this, but he's sending the white round again. It's looking good to
Yeah,
me.
it's a nice little shot that.
It's looking good.
And Blaslan has just cut the black.
Just 7-3 up in the
It was a
Blasty
good
final.
shot, that. He's had to back cut the black from near the middle pockets. Well, in line with the middle pockets. They don't want to be straight.
No, he doesn't want to be straight. You see, I personally would have took the yellow he's playing now. I'd have took that first.
Yeah,
I'd have took
Yeah.
that first because
but when you're not playing confident,
yeah,
you're your own worst enemy. Aren't
he's
you?
thinking he's missing it.
Yeah, you're your own worst enemy.
That's the problem. He's thinking he's missing the ball, which he would probably put 9 out of 10.
I mean, he could have even done it there to leave the yellow in the bottom corner.
So he's left himself a tricky one.
But he should,
This will do his confidence
He
a
should get
word of
both.
good if he gets it. But it's missable. It's definitely missable.
I'll tell you, at the pace he's playing it, does he have to play it with a little bit side maybe? Because the white will come twice across into the middle maybe.
Yeah,
It's not easy.
he's got a lot to think about with a shot. That's why it makes the pot a lot harder. He's gone for the double.
I like it.
Good shot.
Yeah,
Good shot. And that's 8-3. A frame you needed.
Mm.
And Jack should have won that.
Yeah.
All because he played that ball in the middle and did that cannon.
Yeah.
Didn't need to do it.
I mean, did he mean to do it or?
Over complicated the finish there. There was all there. I've always said don't move balls if they go.
Yeah, don't move if you don't have to.
You
yeah.
know. And I tell you what, that's the difference between the absolute elite.
Oh yeah.
The
Yeah,
elite.
they make it look simple.
The elite, the steepers, well, even Clarkey as well, I'll say. Clarkey, Metters, they don't move that ball around the table like we do. That's the difference.
Yeah, they make it look simple. The white.
Make it look so, and I always say, you should have the easiest black you can have.
Yeah.
You don't want blacks like that.
How many times do you do it where you go for your colours and you've almost forgotten about the black, or
Well, you see,
you're settling with leaving yourself a tougher one?
learning from Butch Reynolds, another one, he used to always say to me, when you're on your finish, you should always know what your last ball is to get on the black.
Yeah.
And you should leave yourself the easiest black you can. Basically, a plops.
I tell you what, again though, James has got a decent break, but
He has.
he got? Can he get through to that? Well, he just doesn't have the simple start.
He's got a wonderful break, hasn't he?
Yeah, he just doesn't seem to be.
He's
getting
got an enormous break.
He's not seeming to get the simple start, but if this red goes past the yellow or in off the yellow,
And I'll tell you what, for all you viewers out there, Greeny is doing a job on Beanie.
is he?
A little warm-up game for tomorrow night. I think Dan Green's 10-3 up.
Who's playing tomorrow night?
Is it foul?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Foul,
I'm
is
really
it?
not sure.
Against
I do not know what James
against
done
Beanie.
there.
Against Beanie.
Oh, foul against Beanie.
Yeah. And Dan Green, the superstar at the moment, is doing a job on him. That's not good for your confidence before a match.
What level is Beanie?
0.
Is he?
Right, that's gone a little bit wrong for Jack.
Yeah.
It's gone a little bit wrong for him, or unless he can get through. It's very hard to tell from here. Very hard to tell.
Very deceiving on the screen, isn't it?
Yeah. So Blast is 7-3 up in the Blasty final against Ross Lauder, first to 15.
Yeah, they're keeping
Has
tab-
anybody got us a tab on the old Adam Walker, Callum Chapman game in Showman's? Can anyone update me, please?
Oh, he's missed that. And then
James,
there you go.
James, these have got to go.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, that'll be 2 misses Jack's had.
Yeah.
James texts these out all day long normally.
a lot of work to do here.
No.
Just getting up to the top of the table and back down again.
Yeah, it's them two reds at the bottom there.
But if he can get on the one highest up the table first, it's easy to get on the. Well, I don't know, because I don't know if that red passes the.
Yeah, it's
they'll probably put them in the same bag.
It is difficult, James, isn't it, to sort of get to know the angle when you sat here.
I think maybe there he wanted to leave the angle to get up to play the reds in the same top corner.
Yeah.
He's got to do it now.
Yeah.
I think the red passes the other red. Must go past the yellow.
It must go past.
Yeah.
So he's leaving himself a little bit of a toughie.
Drop this in. He's got the angle. Doesn't have to force anything. Play it naturally. He's down on it.
Just this one here. Leaves himself nice angle just to drop this in.
Yeah.
To bring the white away from the cushion. That's all he needs to do. You don't have to really, and you pop the red if it goes over the bag.
Yeah.
He's played that okay.
Yeah. His only thing is he's got the angle going towards the cushion. Do not force it to try and get the white
because
out.
Wherever he lands, he's on the black, isn't he?
Yeah.
And he's not enough because the yellows are in the way. Just a steady. He's
There you
played
go.
that well.
Yeah.
I tell you what. Good luck to him.
That's the one.
Because I tell you what, it won't looking good for him.
No, that's the shot that he's missed in.
I tell you what, I said win the next two frames. We've got game on, boys. We've got game on. He goes 8-5.
Yeah, that's.
Suddenly, Jack's 8-2, walking it away. It goes 8-5.
That's the shot he's missed in the last couple.
Yeah.
Where he's just put his arm through it a little bit too much. That'll do his confidence good.
Absolutely. 8-4.
And there you go.
Jack Stinson.
I'll try and call it. Does Jack go dry? And then James
Does Jack go dry? And then does he clear out? And then does he suddenly?
And again,
you game on.
The break's massive.
We'll find out for you, Mr. Holygold.
No, he's got one.
He's got one.
Yeah, he's got one.
They've both got two wonderful breaks, these lads. They get them balls flying around the table. Right, so Jack's on reds then.
I believe it's 8-6 to Stav in the Callum Young game.
Callum Young and Stav is 8-6.
Yep, to Stav.
To Stav.
I believe. I mean, it'd help with all this technology if they wrote the names on the scoreboard.
It would help, wouldn't it? It certainly would. Right, still got a bit of work to do here, Jack.
I'd say in the other game, Blasty's got a chance here to go 8-3.
Yeah.
I'd say they're going toe to toe with how many frames they're playing against against James and Jack at the moment. A shot from Blasty there, I don't even need the yellow.
No. Oh, this is straightforward. This.
Jack's
Right, so Jack's missed. So.
He's not left it bad.
Well, I don't know. I think this yellow at the bottom here goes past the red, James.
I don't know. Maybe on the blackboard tables, you're surprised how much space there is to get them in. I don't know on here.
I think.
mean,
Wall takes this ball. I think he's thinking these could go.
At worst, you think you can get the pocket?
Yeah.
It's a tester for Dave on it.
Big shot for Blasty here. Big shot for Blasty. Stun the white on the black. Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, James is going for this. I think this clears the bag out. He's going for it.
Yeah, I said at worst.
I'll tell you what, 8-5. We've got game on, haven't we? All these predictions could be true. He's gone for the bag.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I like that. I do like that.
He's asking the question.
Well, the difference is there that before, would he maybe bang that a little bit more?
He might well have
to
done,
try and force it.
Yeah, but he's probably thinking a little bit more. He's thinking, hang on, 8-2, I was out this game.
Yeah.
8-5 and back in it. And perhaps John Steele, you've gone 18-12, John. It might be different. It might be your own prediction of 18-14. Because he's asking the question. He's
Make
asking the...
Jack think though, isn't he?
Blasty missed that ball up.
Yeah, he didn't. To be fair, he didn't go particularly close. Yeah, that's not the best from Ross. Yeah, I see what he's trying to do, but
Well, play this.
yeah, well, you get the two, and then you can develop them anyway, can't you? And Blasty
Well, at
got-
least I'm learning something watching Ross Lowther. How not to play a shot. Anyway, I'm only messing about. Blasty's going 8-3 up here.
Oh, he isn't. He isn't.
He's missed a sitter. Blasty's missed a sitter.
That was a nerve
It must be the pressure. That's all it can be. Right then.
Jack's
Jack's got a bit of thinking to do here, so he's... Mr. Reynolds has put him in a little bit of trouble. But Jack's quite tactical.
Yeah, force him to play it. Or
Yeah, it's a pretty good.
make him risk it.
He might be able to. I don't know if he can see the right hand side yet. It's hard to tell from here.
Well, the thing is, if he does play the right hand side yellow off the cushion or what, that red then goes, and Jack's now manoeuvred the red into position to potentially maybe play the skill in.
Make a cannon, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, where the red is in the middle bag, he can leave himself a good angle for it. So it's a clever little shot that from Jack.
Yeah. Big black plastic look.
He hasn't got it.
Oh dear.
I mean, is there any benefit from James potting this? Can he get the white out?
I don't know. Well, hang on, we're jacking up here for this shot.
What does he land on though? If he
I
can
don't know.
get yellow into middle, maybe.
I'm not too sure this is the shot.
I'll tell you boys, we can't see what.
Boys, give two.
Yeah.
It's 2 shots.
I mean, fair play for
I
him.
bet-
He's turned and said it straight away. hasn't
But
he? I don't see the benefit.
I
from
mean,
the
I mean,
shot,
he
really.
could have even come off the side rail and cannoned his other red. You know,
Yeah.
you don't give two
Well,
shots.
You don't know the angle how tight he was
Yeah.
on that red.
Don't give 2 shots away in this game. He's just handed it to Jack, and 8-5. He was back in it.
It's one of them shots where you've overhit it that much, you've actually got it into the middle.
Yeah.
And here we go for Jack now.
Yeah.
Potted the yellow, cleared the red.
Straightforward.
Tic tac toe.
You know, it can go wrong. This that red in the middle there between the yellow and the black. It's not in the best position.
No, it's not fantastic, is it
But,
really? Yeah,
but he can take.
he wanted to
But
come further
he can
back
take
there.
the other one up.
Because he's got the overdraft facility with having his bag covered. And he's played that very,
He has
very
played
well.
That very well.
Very, very well.
And Ross is about to get it back to 7-4.
7-4. Dave Lastland, Ross Lowther in the final of the Blassie final. Race to 15. Right then, Jack. Should be straightforward for you, but he's straightforward. Don't know what he's thinking about.
He just don't want to bring the yellow into play. Like that.
Wow.
There you go.
Wow.
But from James getting the last couple of frames, that's what he can do to you.
Is this a turning point, boys? Is this a turning point?
You could put him in some trouble here, though.
Should still be in control, really, shouldn't he?
Not like that, he ain't. That's a terrible shot. That's a terrible shot. James is all now.
Yeah.
He needed to get behind that. He could just glance off this now.
Put him in some trouble. But he only wants a little sniff, James.
Wow.
Well, he's left it far. He's left it straight enough that I don't know if he can actually double that.
But
I think Jack could snooker him here.
You think?
Yeah, I think he could. I don't think he's going to risk the double. I don't think he's going to risk
Does
the
he
double.
just clip off it to
He could
then
do.
cover?
He could
cover
do.
that yellow again.
He could quite easily do that.
But he's got to bring the white far enough that James can't play the yellow into the corner where the white is now.
Yeah. It's sometimes difficult, but I mean, if he can, he's just dropping on this. But it's hard to tell from here. He's gone for the double.
Yeah, I thought he was
Very, very risky. Very risky. Not too sure he needed to do that.
No, I mean he could.
And I'm not too sure he'd do that if he was 8-4 down.
No, I mean he could have even maybe just double kissed the red kind of thing, left the white there,
Yeah,
brought
yeah.
the red a tiny bit out. Now James, you've got Q1 ball.
Just stroke this in. Don't have to do anything with the white.
They're not going clean, are they?
Well, no. And that's not in on a black ball table.
I'm not sure on that one, John.
Wasn't
I
it a
think
foul
was-
by Jack?
I
What?
think he called a total. I think it was a total.
It's hard for us to tell here.
Oh, has he? No,
He's
hasn't.
got enough.
Oh, wow.
Wow. No, John, I don't know, mate. I think he must have called a total. That's all he could have
Yeah,
done.
yeah.
I just think Jack played a bad shot.
I did think myself.
I think he wanted to get right behind that, but I think they obviously, hey, it's hard to tell for me. We don't know what they're saying, but I think he called a total on himself. Oh, I can't believe he's done that. Can you? Going it off.
No, no. It's careless.
That's a frame James should have won.
Well, I mean, Jack should have won it in the first instance,
Yeah.
and then James should have won it after that.
Right, I'll leave you in the capable hands of James for a couple of minutes.
Yeah, I think it must have done, John. I mean, they'd have sorted it between themselves, wouldn't they? Really. I did think it myself at first, but it must have called a total on it. It's not a big break from James. Now if this yellow at the bottom right hand corner passes the red, does he get these? Or can he play the yellow near the middle bag on the right down to open it up if he has to? He's got a little bit of work to do. I'm not sure if James is going to like that. He's had a go at it now, and I'll tell you what, that is not a bad shot at all. He's just now getting on this yellow, getting on the other yellow in the top right hand corner. Good shot there from James. He's played this well. I'll tell you what, James has played this frame well so far.
Well, I just see Jack tap his cue, so obviously.
Yeah, there was a bit of work to do, and he's played two good shots here.
Right. Dan Green is smashing Beanie up 14-6.
Flip minute.
Man, I did say to Beanie, good job you're not playing me because you wouldn't have got 6. But anyway, there you go. Right then. That's
I'll
a
tell you what, Ross.
wonderful shot by Ross. That
He's coming back.
it's probably
into it.
1 out of 20 you'd get that and land on the black.
Just got to be careful here, James. I mean, if you get the white anywhere on the left-hand side of the table, in retrospect, he has got the angle to get on the other yellow.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to be tight to the left-hand side, but just taking a bit of time over this though.
Well, I think, like John said, I think he's overthinking a little bit
Yeah,
tonight,
definitely.
and he's not normally like this.
I mean, he's got the angle, bit of left-hand side, get the white.
I mean, you know exactly where the cue ball needs to be.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the only shot. He's got to get on it right. Anywhere,
Well,
just
that red at the top left-hand corner, if he can have the white parallel, like in line with that anywhere, he's in good stead, really.
yeah.
There's quite a bit of room for error, I'd like to think, here. Quite a big margin. Yeah, it's now 7-5 to Dave Blastland in the Blasty final. Ross just bringing it back a little bit.
Done well. I thought he was
Yeah.
going to get steamrolled at one stage.
Well, it's been a bit up and down, hasn't it? Ross was 2-0, 3-2 up,
Yeah.
and then Blasty went 7-3. It's been a bit topsy-turvy. The chat's gone a bit quiet, boys. What we thinking?
There's not many on it tonight. I thought they might have had a few watching this. Has James nipped to the loo?
I'm just thinking the same.
Because
myself.
he won't be thinking this long. I'm sure he's.
Where's Jack nipped to the loo? No, he's had to get a rest.
Ah, right, I see it. Right then. So out comes the spider, or whatever you call that thing. But, well, it makes it even more difficult with the
Yeah.
rest.
Like I said, I think there is a reasonable room for error here, but
Yeah, he just needs to be anywhere past that middle bag,
Yeah.
6 or 7 inches off the cushion. He's got
Yeah.
a shot, hasn't he?
they've gone that way.
Well, he's
He's absolutely flown that.
he's not on it, is he? He can pop.
I'll tell you, can he force this off the red?
I don't know. But
I mean, it's not a shot you want to have to do.
It's
but
all
can
lifts
he?
and buts. It's all about then getting on the last yellow, isn't it?
Well, I know you've not seen this frame, but he played it well. He played 2 very, very good shots.
See, I personally would have played it the other way and left it short, just past that middle bag.
Yeah.
To
yeah.
cut it in, to drop off 2 cushions and put the yellow in the same bag.
Yeah, I'd have done the same.
And anyway,
I don't
let's
see the
see what
benefit of the
he's
shot he played
he's doing. Your shot. He is off the red.
He's played it well. He
He's,
has played
he's
it well.
played that
He
excellent.
didn't want to play it like that, but he has played that well.
Tell you what, 9-5, and we've got a little tap there from Jack. So
It's a good finish.
he's appreciated that,
This
and
can
there's
give him-
there's a lot of spirit out there.
yeah, this can give him a world of confidence. This one.
There's respect for both players out there. That's a great finish. Didn't go about it the right way.
Well, he had a couple of shots earlier on, and he played them very, very well that he had to make.
Yeah, he's played that well. 9-5, 9-5. So Jack dry breaks. James clears up. James breaks dishes.
There you go.
Game on. So Jack was running away with this 8-2 up.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
He was 8-2 up.
Well, since the
So
break,
he's lost 3-1.
since the break.
Last 4 frames, he's lost 3-1.
Yeah, since the break, it was 8.
So
break,
it's. Hey, he's having a go, isn't he? He's having a go. He's making a game of it. And you know what would we just say?
I think I heard one, but
No, it's a dry break.
no.
It's a dry break.
And I'll tell you, these
Well, take your pick.
yeah, there's the red and the yellow at the top together. That's on both sides. Is
But the red will go, I think, into the right hand side top corner. So
Yeah.
if anything, I'd be looking at going for reds here.
but
Right.
like I said, take your pick.
But perhaps he's feeling a bit more confident now. Well, he's missed that by a country mile, hasn't he?
Yeah.
I don't think he needed to tap.
No,
He's,
I was trying to.
I mean,
He's not even got in the same postcode with that one. But there you go.
I was trying to figure out the benefit of playing that shot.
No, reds for me all day long. Because that yellow goes nowhere at the bottom. But Jack's obviously wants yellows, so they've seen something that we haven't seen. But to me, he's going to have to make something happen. Them yellows are quite congested.
They're close enough together to play the little cannon on the bad yellow, but like you said, they are congested up there.
He's played that well, though.
He has played that well.
He's played that very well.
Has he won a little bit fair?
He has a little bit. I think, if anything, if he'd gone a little bit further, he might have been able to
get the little cannon. But
yeah, this isn't easy. Yellows. We all see the game differently. Me personally, I'd have been taking reds here, but we all don't think the same.
I mean, he was obviously trying to give himself the opportunity to, like you say, get the bad ball out early, but just in the last few, he seems to just lost position on maybe the crucial shot.
so the break's come at a good time for James, hasn't it?
Definitely since the break.
Eight,
What did he
you
say,
know,
3-1 since the break.
8-2,
and now suddenly he's just gone 3-1 up in the next session. You
How
know,
many times have you seen it change after the break?
it's mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in the middle of everything here, isn't he?
Well, like I said,
He's just.
the break couldn't come any quicker for James, and Jack wouldn't have wanted to come off the table. He really has landed in no man's land there, really.
Absolutely, yeah. He needs to be shorter or longer here, and he's
He's
nowhere.
just going to have to dig.
Well, it'll be hell of
Play it
a.
off it.
It'll be hell of a fit. It looks like he might be doing
He
it,
might run it through and leave it in the middle.
isn't he?
He hasn't technically got. It's the red full enough. He's got the other yellow down the bottom of the table. There you go. Like I said, he has got a plan B, but he's going to have to cue this very well.
Really has got to cue this well.
Yeah.
He really has to cue this really well.
Thinking of maybe like to actually.
And also he could be blocked out by one of the reds.
Yeah.
There's a bit of luck
He
here,
wanted that yellow
but
just to
hey,
travel a bit further.
you've got to cue this well.
If anyone can.
You can cue it like God.
Look at that.
What
Look at
a
that.
absolute fantastic shot. That guy is a genius. What a cue action that.
It just shows.
There's
you
not many people who do that.
It just shows you don't have to hit it.
He's just timed it so well. What a wonderful shot.
Just got to finish off now.
Do you know Ian Grice wouldn't be able to do that? And he's played that wonderful look. What a great finish.
It's deserved off that shot.
Well, absolutely. What a wonderful finish.
No way. Very well.
His heart was in his mouth there, but what a wonderful clearance. Well done, Jack Stinson.
Deserve it with that shot.
10-5.
Like you said, just the timing and how smooth he cued.
He's just cued it. He's cued it like God himself.
He needed that. Just steady the ship.
Yeah. 10-5, Jack Stinson. Race to 18. Top 16. In Grimsby. Apparently.
What's happened in games that are played so far, do you know?
I
I didn't
believe...
see the score of the Dinsdale game last week. You won in Dinsdale.
Didn't he got hammered?
Did he?
18-7.
By Ewan. And people thought it might have been a closer game than that, but... Yeah.
Well, we all know how Ewan can play.
Yeah, Ewan... dismantled him.
Is that putting it politely? Or?
Put it politely, yeah.
but there's no stopping Ewan when he's on a roll.
Oh no.
You've got to put him under pressure, as TM has done at Miller Towers twice. But he's a talent, that's for sure. Ross Lowther is going 7-6 behind. 7-6 behind.
Yeah, he's won the last
Race
3.
to 15 in the Blasty final, looking a lot more confident. Back to the main game. Jack Stinson 10, James Reynolds 5. All to play for.
Ross must have heard you after you said that's not how to play a shot, and he started going after that.
Yeah.
So he has got some work here to do though, Joe.
He has. But he'd be feeling a bit confident after that last clearance.
Yeah.
Because I bet you James at that point thought I'm back.
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting back at the table here.
Yeah.
But that was a worldie, wasn't it?
Oh, definitely. Like I said,
Deserves to win the frame with a shot like that.
100%. And then nearly throws the whiting off the back.
That would have been ironic, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
To do that. Predictions, boys. Is it changing? What we're looking at? Anybody know the Adam Walker, Callum Chapman score?
It might be on the stream now because I think the Ash game.
Right. We've got it on the stream then, are we?
Just have a look.
If we've got that, we'll have a look at that and we'll keep you updated on that one as well, folks.
Is 11-8 to Callum Chapman.
Wow. Do you know, I thought
First to 15 in that.
I thought Adam win that, personally.
Oh, he's not out of it. Tell you what, for me, Jack gets these. No.
Yeah. It's just that
Played
black.
Played a good shot.
But does the black go off the yellow, the red into?
That's it. The shot before last was the shot that's potentially won this frame. He can't not get these.
He should do, but it's always about getting that thick. You don't.
If you,
And I think he's going to be. He should
no,
be.
it's perfect
He
there.
should be fine on
Yeah,
that.
get your send right behind it.
He shouldn't miss it, really, should he? He shouldn't be missing this.
But it's another good little finish from Jack. If he gets
Yes, John. Yes, John. Black off the red. Oh, well, that's going to give Jack a lot of confidence. That's two good clearances on the trot.
Made that look
Just
easy.
as we thought James was getting back into the match, we're now gone 11-5.
I thought he ran out of position a little bit in the middle of the frame, and then he played a very good shot. And
He
there you go.
recovered quite well, didn't he? Right then. 11-5. Jack Stinson. Race to 18. Top 16 plays in Grimsby. There's been a couple of wild cards thrown in. Sorry, Pato. But there you go.
Another dry.
It's another dry break by Jack.
Take it first glance as well.
It is crazy, but you look at all them colours, the other side of the middle bags look,
Yeah.
and you get a dry break.
Yeah.
You can't hit them any better.
No.
You know, when you move the balls that far up the table,
I'm trying to figure where the white is. Is it?
it's
right at the top of
behind the
table?
two reds. Look.
Yeah.
So take your pick, really. Take your
See,
pick.
again, there's a chance here.
Yeah.
Get the white back out where you want it, and you've got a good chance here.
Anyway, I must admit it was a wonderful result the other night. Ian Grice, a wonderful result. 18, I believe 12 against Kev Smith. Well done, Ian Grice. Through to the next round of the Pato comp. Well done, Ian Grice.
I'll tell you what, has he landed alright now?
I think it goes down the bottom, James.
Yeah, it's just what the white's doing. If it can flick the second yellow on the way through. Test his queuing again.
Boys, Q.
Oh my word! Wow.
Is that a bounce out?
Yeah.
We've had a complete bounce out.
I mean, he hasn't landed good on the white anyway, but
He's had a bounce
you
out.
wait to see that.
Well,
What an opportunity for Jack.
I tell you what, that could be a real kick in the teeth for James. Like I said, I mean, the white wasn't where he wanted it, but
you don't expect that.
it is sickening.
We've all had it as well, though, haven't we, James?
Oh, definitely.
It's an horrible feeling, especially the middle bags when they pop straight out.
Oh.
You're already playing your next shot, and then suddenly.
Absolutely.
I tell you, Ross has got a chance to bring it back level. And
He has.
he's just about got on it.
Well, he's got
He's
a
gonna have to play the double.
Well,
I
he's
think.
got a straight double or a thin clip, hasn't he? For 8 all. Sorry, 7 all. Just the
And he's
rep.
got it. It's 7-all in the Blasty.
And he was getting out.
He was 7-3 down.
Well, that's good for Ross. Right, back to the main event.
What do you think he's doing with these red next to the black here?
I do not.
Is he cross doubling it?
He cross doubling it.
Is he cross doubling it and move? No, he's not. He's
He's unlucky there.
he's on.
I think he
Oh.
wanted to hit it on the way up.
Yeah,
instead
and
of-
just to made it down the far end.
Yeah.
But I don't think this is. Does it? I don't think it goes. Does it?
But we don't know. It's hard
Sure
to.
it don't go in the
It's
middle.
hard to tell from here.
But again, look at James's balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a bad shot there. Well, maybe wanted the white to go a little bit further. James actually. I mean, I don't know if he wants to take it on. Again, you can't tell the angle, but can he get these yellows out now?
Well, I think he's looking at it.
Oh, he's had a go.
He's missed him.
Yeah, he's had a go. He's going to have a go again now. Get it in the middle bag, maybe.
They're not on stream, are they?
Yeah. Click on the top one.
That one.
Yeah. It'll swap.
12-8 to Callum
It's
Chapman.
when they started the stream. It's,
Right.
it was on the other one.
Yeah.
Spike for
Well,
Joe. Got all
13-8 up against Adam Walker.
And you've got the winner of this.
I've got the winner. That's a good shot.
Yeah, just bounced off the cush. Yeah.
One good shot here. I mean, this takes some queuing.
I
But
don't know if he maybe wanted to be a little bit straighter on it, or the angle.
Callum Chapman, 13-8 against Adam Walker. It was 8. Was it 5 all? I don't
I'll
think.
tell you what, John, you've killed that well.
You can put him in some trouble here. You really can.
There you go.
Sorry, I was looking at the right.
Yeah,
I
no,
thought-
Jack was at
That's
the.
an absolutely wonderful
Jack's
pot.
just queued that red.
I do apologise. I was watching the Adam Walker game. It's not looking good for our Grimsby boy down there. 13-8 against Callum Chapman in the quarter-finals. TM's got the winner.
What game's Ben on about there?
Ben, how is Adam Glad's doing against I'll go and find out for you, Ben.
Do you know, I didn't even see him in there.
Especially for you, Mr. Woodhouse. Glads is winning 4.
Playing.
He's playing Graham Thomas. 14-8. Glads.
Do you know this bloke in the chat on the Blasty game?
Is that Miss El Jazuli? How are you doing, darling? How are you doing? You're on the wrong stream, but we are commentating on both games. But I hope you're having a holiday in the Lake District, and I look forward to seeing you on Saturday.
Oh, is it? Who's she got there with?
She's gone. I was actually with her yesterday. She's gone with her mum, and they're all enjoying themselves. And the weather's good in the Lake District, raining, and I think it has been today. So, Jack Stinson 12, James Reynolds 5. Yes, Steve, Blasty's shaking a little bit, isn't he? He was well in the lead at 7-3, and Ross has come back at him, so it's anyone's match now. Ross was. So back to this then. Jack on the yellows. He's trying to get the little cannon. Either get the bag or get the pot. Just run the white through a little bit. He's played that absolutely perfect.
I didn't see that.
What a wonderful
Didn't see
shot.
that one, sorry.
He's played it at a nice pace. He's not happy with that one. No. Shot.
Yeah, he's rather than not one, yeah.
Absolutely. Sometimes people moan because they're left with nothing, but at least you've got another. Young Ross Lauder is going to go in the lead here.
Yo.
8-7 to Ross from 7-3 down. Adam Chapman, sorry, has just pulled a frame back. 13-9. Yeah, that's a good. It's kept him in it, hasn't it?
Yeah,
I've always said when you're in this situation, it's a little bit of survival mode, isn't
Yeah, you
it?
just got to ask a question.
Just
haven't you?
ask the question, keep yourself in it, give yourself an opportunity that you didn't have 2 shots ago.
Make it as difficult as possible.
Absolutely. So he wants to make contact with. Well, you don't want to be potting it. That's for sure.
But has James got a chance if that red goes to the middle?
It's hard to tell.
It always, yeah, definitely.
It's always hard to tell from here.
I mean, it's a lot more a place to hide now.
So 8-7, race to 15. That's anyone 12. James Ronald. James in a little bit of trouble.
He don't really know where to go, does he? At the moment.
No. That's a wonderful pot.
Yeah.
Full pot. Can he get this red at the front of the lawn and just
Yeah, I was
and
just thinking that myself.
can? But he's played a lovely pot there. He gives himself an opportunity.
Can he even play? Just get enough of it. And
Well, we're
kind of both.
gonna see, aren't we? Well, I think he's done enough there.
Yeah, I mean it's. I'd
The
like
only-
to say
yeah.
Jack's gonna get the pot.
The pot, and if the yellow goes in the middle, does the black go? He's
Tell you
missed
what,
it.
He hasn't. He
He's
hasn't.
missed it
He
by a
hasn't got it
mile.
close.
That
No.
I did not expect. The wall. What a turning point.
there's a massive margin for error there, even if you catch the cushion on. If you overdo
Absolutely, you shouldn't be missing that.
No.
When you look where the cue ball was, it's nearly straight in the middle of the other cushion.
Yeah.
You can't miss it. It's in the middle.
We've all done it though.
We have. And he's doing the right shot. I think he takes this yellow over this bag. Get it away from the bag. You don't want a ball hanging over the bag. He should never ever lose the frame from here. Should never lose the frame from here.
Just got to be delicate with this one. Cue it well.
Yeah.
It's just lashing it again.
Oh my God. This is not easy, but
Did he need to do it?
he will cue this in. What a great shot. He'll be kicking himself here, James.
Massively.
You can't lose from there, can you?
No. There's not a lot you can say to defend that, Frank, is there?
No.
There you go.
There you go. 13-5. I honestly don't see a way back now. I don't, honestly.
No, I'd agree with that.
He's thrown... When he pulled it back to 9-5,
Yeah.
he had a great chance,
He
didn't
did, yeah, he did.
And I think now he's shot his bolt.
Quite
I really
possibly
do.
be
I
right
don't
there.
think there's any way back for this young man. I really
I'm
don't.
just going to leave you for a couple of minutes.
Yes.
Yeah. Step out for a sec.
Right then. Frame 18. Jack Stinson to break. Good evening, Miss El Jazuli. I hope you're having a wonderful holiday. And I do love you. Live on YouTube. Off we go, Jack Stinson then. 13-5. I can't see a way back for young James Reynolds. But, what's your predictions, boys? John Steele, you did change to 18-12. I don't think he's going to get to 12, personally. I really don't. He's just not at the races tonight, unfortunately. But apparently he's not in practice. So, if that's the case, really, do you accept the position in the tournament if you're not practicing? You know, you've got a lot of players out there that are in practice. There you go. I'm blushing now, Bieber. I'm blushing. So, what can James Reynolds do here then? Well, Ben, was it to 15? I don't know, mate. Was it to 15? Well, he's 14-6 up. I don't think he's going to lose, mate, at 14-6 up. And Adam Walker has just pulled another frame back. It's now 13-10. Chapman's under a bit of pressure. When someone comes back at you, when they're well behind, what happens? Yes, John, I believe Jack's just done enough. You know, I think he'll admit yourself. I think he's cued a little bit better of the two, but I don't think he's had to do an awful lot, has he? You have to put someone like Jack under a bit of pressure, and unfortunately, James hasn't done that. But he should be taking these out. He should be taking these out. Should be straightforward bread and butter. Cued that well. Right. Not the best putting the white on the cushion, but there you go. Cued it well. Right, understand, Johnson. None of them are practiced. Right, yeah, I get you now, mate. Sorry. Yeah, James is just giving... He has given him too many chances. He's had some opportunities, and you think he's probably give Jack a good three or four frames. And when you look at the scoreline, 13-6, there'll be no in it, John. There'll be a frame either way, won't there? So I just think Jack just looks a little bit more comfortable within the balls. So yeah, like you say, I don't think there's been much in the game really. James has give too many frames away, but we're all guilty of that sometimes, aren't we? Frame 20. James Reynolds to break. I feel he's got to win the next 2 frames. And you don't want to be dry breaking. That's for sure. But he hasn't dry broke because the red's gone down. It must have shot him while I was having a drink in my pint of cause, courtesy of the lounge. So, what we got here then? Well, Adam Walker is looking like taking the next frame and winning 3 frames on the trot. This will hit Callum Chapman. TM's watching 3 matches here. We've got a showman's game, Adam Walker against Callum Chapman in the quarter-finals. And then we've got the Blasty game, and then obviously we've got the main game, which is well, fantastic shot by Adam Walker. It's going 13-11. Right then, Mr. Reynolds, what you got? What you got? I think you need to win these next 2 frames. Certainly not put enough pressure on young Jack tonight. He's had a little bit too much his own way. So, off we go then. Young James is back in the seat.
What we missed?
Not a lot. James is on reds from the break. Bit congested. Adam Walker has now won another frame, won 3 on the trot from 13-8. He's now 13-11.
First to 15, that one.
First to 15. On the winner has got TM.
Say James on reds.
James is on red, yeah.
Cut this red in the corner.
Well, I
now?
think he's got to do, really. I don't think he's got another shot,
mean,
really, because he
I think
will.
you'd be unlucky not to fall on another red.
Yeah, and I think he gets the other one out.
Yeah. I mean, you've got the 2.
He's looking where the white's going. It's hey, when you're playing these sort of shots, you're hoping for a little bit of luck.
Yeah.
I don't think he's got another shot.
I think you'd be unlucky.
I think you need to hit it a little bit harder than like
Tell you
controlled.
what.
That is a worldie. Does the black go into this bottom right hand corner?
I mean,
If it does, this will be a wonderful clearance. I don't know from me, it's so difficult in the commentary box to actually see,
I've not even seen that.
but he's played a wonderful shot there. A very, very controlled shot, which he's not
Yeah.
done an awful lot tonight.
No. I tell you, does the black go in the left middle?
It could well do. It's once again, James, it's difficult when you're in this position. It's difficult to see the angles. Is he going to try and pot this and move it? Is he going to move it here?
He might bring the white back here to then play a delicate little. With the yellow bin at the bottom of the black,
Yeah.
he can play into it,
Yeah.
and it'll just hold the black there. With the other yellow down the left as well, hopefully holds the white.
This will be a wonderful clearance if he gets it.
Like Jack's shot in one of the previous frames. It's
Adam Walker is going to win another frame.
is
He's going to win 4 on the trot. And this was all from a shot that Callum Chapman missed. You didn't see it, but he missed an easy shot.
Yeah.
And from there, he's not had a look in.
wow. How quickly can it change?
Absolutely. I mean, this isn't easy. I think he's got the double on. This is Adam Walker. Sorry about this. I am commentating on 3 matches here. But, right, back to the main game. All about this shot. The black goes.
It must have.
He's missed the red! Oh, my God. He won't believe that. He's missed the red. Could you believe that? He's missed the red and the black goes, and that would have been absolutely wonderful clearance. Wonderful clearance. He's in big trouble now. He's in big trouble. Because Jack's just going to slot the white in this corner. He's in massive trouble. Should have won the frame.
Arguably, was that one of the easiest shots he'd had to play?
Absolutely. Yeah, just cue it through, leave the white where it is virtually, run it through a couple of inches.
The black must go if you played it.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And Jack's just going to slot the white in this corner. And he's in all sorts of trouble.
But then again, he took that long to play the shot.
Yeah.
As he either talked himself out it or
I think
black not go.
John Steele mentioned earlier. I think he's doing a little bit too much thinking.
Yeah, it's one or the other. That either the black doesn't go, and that's why he's thought, or he has overthought.
I'll tell you what. The Adam Walker, Callan Chapman. Adam's gone favourite. He's gone favourite. I'm telling you.
Now?
What?
He's on the up, isn't he?
Oh, because he played one bad shot, and that's what happens.
Has he potted that?
No, but he's hit it, but
well, you've done what you had to.
It's one good shot for the frame. Is Adam Glennon still playing?
I think so. I think I saw him walking across.
Right. One good shot, and he's played it. He's still got another good shot, but he's got a straight little.
Yeah, this is just to get the white back
You
to
know.
where you want it.
Cueing it lovely, isn't he?
Yeah, timing's there.
You know,
And now it's just been neat and tidy.
neat and tidy. All the balls are there. All should be bread and butter. And that's another frame James is giving away. We
Yeah.
were just talking. I said to John earlier. Basically, what's happened is James is giving too many frames.
Yeah,
and if you
definitely.
say 4 frames, look what the score would be.
Every time James looks like he could maybe have an answer to drag himself back in, he's given it back to Jack, hasn't he? Really?
Yes. Yeah.
Don't take anything away from Jack so far. He has played.
He's played better.
Yeah.
I think Jack will
He's done what
admit
he's needed to do.
he's just done what he needed to do. Yeah. You can only win what's in front of you, can't you?
We may be.
Expected.
Yeah.
But you know.
Like I said, Jack, you can only play what's there, and Jack's doing it so far.
He does look comfortable in them sort of shots, though, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's just strokes the ball.
I thought for a second he'd gone too far there, but I think he's all right.
Yeah, and I think does the yellow go in the other corner in the middle? I think they're all there, aren't they? He's put
He's
he's put a bit of trace aside on that, hasn't he?
Yeah,
just to
he
kick
just
it
had
in.
to.
So it's all about this. I mean,
Looks like the yellow don't go in that middle.
it obviously does. He's just going to run it through and hopefully get a nice little kiss. And he's got a wonderful kiss. But he's played it controlled, hasn't he?
Yeah, it is his cannons and little positional.
So there we go, 14-6, barring a ridiculous situation. I ain't going to miss this. 14-6, Jack Stinson. I think the match is slowly falling away from James. But he had a great chance.
And Adam Walker
And Adam Walker,
to go 13 all.
which would be an unbelievable feat from where he was. I don't know if he's got the angle. We'll soon see.
Yeah, he might just have a little bit too much angle there. But then again, if he screws it, hopefully, if you kiss the yellow thin enough, you're still going to screw it back far enough, aren't you?
Yeah. Off we go then. Frame 21. Yellow's down, so we've got no dry break. This is from Jack, so he's at the table. He's up.
Oh my word. I was going to say, knowing Adam, he's going to try some double, and he's tried a double, gone across the table, hit the jaws, and gone in the middle of the middle bag. But he's in nowhere.
He's in trouble.
Yeah.
The shot here really for Adam is to try and, if he can clip the black thin and go behind that yellow.
Yeah.
But it's a worldie.
I'll tell you what, Jack could be finishing this
Yeah.
quite soon. Plays one good shot here. Looks tight on the stream, but I'm sure it's not as tight as it looks. No. Gets his position here, and that should be frame over.
Yeah. One good shot then, Jack.
Yeah, he don't.
No, not really. He just wants to be on the bottom one, doesn't he, to run it through,
Yeah, yeah.
to get it the yellow in the other middle. Just wants to get on the bottom one.
He's got the options of both middles, only depending on the angle
Yeah.
he leaves.
It's just the easier finish if he has.
Yeah, he's played it nice.
Or he can just cannon into the black, can't he?
I don't know if he needs to do that, does he?
No. The other,
Just bring the. He can cannon the black.
he'll just cannon the black. He plays such a nice shot, doesn't he? He'll just, that little soft screw look.
Yeah, there
He's
you go.
he's just.
It's the
I'll tell you what.
confidence, isn't it?
There's not many better players at
No,
playing these
no,
little soft
and
cannons and.
it's very easy to just jab them ones in the middle,
Yeah.
and catch the first jaw into it.
Yes.
But the pace he plays them, they just drop in.
So there we go. 15-6. Jack Stinson.
Now is that the first break dish of the game?
I think it. I can't recall another one.
No.
So
And it was a very very accomplished finish that. From
yeah,
Jack.
very good finish. 15-6. Jack Stinson against James Reynolds in the top 16 Grimsby players. Allegedly.
Now is there a possibility of James making any comeback?
I don't think so at this stage.
No.
Jack needs 3 frames. He can't lose this match from here. He can't. He's
Do you
too.
think James will even put up a fight from it?
I think he's probably written it off, to be honest with you.
I mean, if he gets to 10,
Jack's just too good a player to
so far.
he's just potted the black look off the break.
No, golden break is that? The one way back, wasn't it? I was watching, the pool on the free sports. Jordan Shepherd played last week against when he played Mellon. I think it was in the game after Mellon, and it was 2 frames down, breaks off, black goes in, it's golden break in that rule.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Ah, right. This is a good clearance by Callum. Good clearance
Yeah.
to go. It'd be on the hill.
It's a big ask, James gone enough. It's a big ask from Adam now, isn't it, after that?
Yeah.
He had a chance in that as well.
Yeah.
Update on the Ross Labour Blast land is 8-all. It's
Going all the way.
yeah, it's gone one way than the other in that one, and then locked on at the moment.
So, just for you Grimsby boys, Callum Chapman now is 40 all up against Adam Walker.
What stage of the comp's that?
It's the quarterfinals.
Right. So who's in the other semi?
I'm in the semis. I don't know what the other one is because I don't think they've even played the quarters yet.
Oh, they're not.
So,
Playing the cannons the black.
oh, it's a clever shot.
It's nice.
It's a clever shot. Very good shot.
Yeah.
He's full of confidence.
I mean, you're only one here now. Is the black, but I mean, I think it goes in the middle.
We're not down,
More comfortable than it looks on there.
but they're not down these rails, are they? I mean, you
Well,
just
does it go in the middle better than it looks on there?
possibly,
on the
mate.
screen?
Possibly, or he might play that. He might play that.
Might be leaving that one in the middle, yeah.
That yellow till last, and then just drop the black down this rail.
you know.
Oh, he's a bit further than he wanted to.
Well, he's all right. He's fine. Look, but you know what's he doing with this yellow down here? That's the problem.
I think he wanted to be on it then.
Yeah.
His ideal shot would be to play this second from last to drop on the one in the middle.
Yeah, can he run this yellow into the top corner and then go around the back of the reds to get on the one in the middle?
You know,
you said in the white round, but it is a natural angle.
well, this has got a little bit more difficult than what he wanted.
Do you know, I still believe he might go around it.
It's
Yeah.
thin enough, isn't it?
Yeah, he's just.
I think he misses the.
forced angle a little
I
bit
think
for
he
himself.
I think he misses them, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think by going that touch
But
further,
he's just going to make sure that he don't under it.
Yeah, I think by going that touch further, he's
Yeah.
taking the red next to it,
Yeah.
coming into it out of play.
I think if he's got to over it this than under it.
Like I say, if you overhit it and you
Well, he's not playing it
No.
much, so this is the hardest way.
do just stun into the red.
Well, I'm not so sure he can. He's left the black a lot harder, though, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He's left it a lot harder.
I mean, he could always play what we thought he was going to play last and go round.
Could do.
That was always the problem, kind of, that was next
But,
next to the yellow.
You know, he can just. If he puts this over the bag, he's saying to James, well, go on then.
Nah, cross double for the fans.
You reckon? Cross double. I think he's going down here.
Yeah, he's got to on it.
I think he's going down here. Thin cut. He's overcut it. But the black's over the bag and he's saying, James, off you go.
Yeah, but I tell you what, James is on the balls he wants to be on first.
Yeah.
And Blastland's taking a 9-8 lead against Roslava. I mean, the only way for James
tell you
to
what,
do anything here
Adam
is,
Walker is going to go
13-14 here because he's
the only
just
thing
giving.
for James here is down quicker, getting just there you go.
Oh, we ain't played the best, but he's got
It's
the one.
alright.
He's got the one in the middle. I still would expect him.
At the position he's in, I'd be getting down just trying to get something going, wouldn't you?
Yeah. I mean, he should be getting these. He should be getting these.
It's not perfect, is it?
No, but he can. He's got to drop this one in this corner now and
Yeah.
just.
Get these two. He should be getting these.
Adam's got a double to get on the black.
Now he's on reds.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's just had 2 shots.
Yeah, he's got to get these, hasn't he?
Yes. Yeah.
Doesn't matter how you play, and you got to get these.
Yeah. Should have been a run through. Should have run through a lot more with that one. Left it.
He's got a bit of travelling to do, Adam, hasn't he?
Yeah.
But I don't know, can he just drop it in and he's playing it in this corner? where he's
Yeah, I
at?
think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's played it well. Right then, James, just stun it in, and then it's 15-7. There we go, 15-7. Well, Jack's got a bit of time in his hand now, hasn't he?
Oh, yeah.
He's going to get his opportunities. And for you Grimsby guys, Adam Walker's just took the next frame. It's now Adam Walker 13, Callum Chapman 14.
Can he take it down the hill?
No, he hadn't. The other way. That's what he went with, and that's what he came back with. When the fun stopped.
There's only one winner in that game.
Yeah.
Right then, guys, 15-7.
Can you get your boys some drinks?
I'm fine, mate. Yeah.
Thank you, yeah. Are they just having a little break, or?
If you go for a fag, yeah.
Yeah, just have 5 minutes, boys, so they're just going to have a break.
Right then, Mr. Woodhouse, your friend Mr. Gladden has won 15-10. Just spoke to Dave Blastland. He said, we're having a lock in. It might be 2 o'clock this game. So Mr. Walker's on a bit of a... He's got an opportunity here. Wouldn't it be nice for that game to go 14-all? Surely I've not got a chance against Adam Walker or Callum Chapman. I think they're in a different league to me. If I could get 4 or 5 frames off them, I think I'd be happy. So the guys are just having a little break. They'll be back in a couple of minutes. And we will resume. Jack Stinson 15, James Reynolds 7. Dave Blastland and Ross Lowther is now 9-all. First to 15 in the Blasty Invitational Final. Right, off we go. Right, well Jack's had his first chance and missed a relatively easy pot. So James is at the table.
The Callum Young stab game is 12-all.
Wow. Well, good entertainment this evening then.
I think Adam Gladden won. Graham Thomas.
Yes, he did. He won
Yeah.
15-10.
Did he? I
Yeah.
just seen Graham leaving.
Yeah, 15-10 apparently. So
And what's going on with Chappers and
Chappers
Walker?
is 13-14 and
Snooker.
he had a chance. Wasn't the easiest chance, but he's now gone and snookered himself. But
I tell you, the Lava Blastland game slowed down now.
he did say I hope they're going to have a lock in tonight. Could be 2 o'clock. But they're enjoying it. That's the main thing. Hey up. Wow. Adam's had a bit of...
I didn't even see that.
He's had a bit of-
He must have hit the right.
He's had a bit of running, but that's what happens. Yeah, they're both enjoying the match, and that's what it's all about. Win or lose, enjoy your match. Blasty said it's not a brilliant standard. That said, it don't matter about you're in the final. It's about winning. We all can't put the A game on every time.
It's tough in the final.
Absolutely. When you're playing for 600 or 700 or 800 quid like they are, how it can happen.
I tell you, Chappers left him a chance
He's,
there.
Chappers has left him a great opportunity to drop this in the end.
Just pot the red.
Drop.
I mean, it sounds easy, but
Well, I'd nearly say myself if he Walker wins. Because Chappers won't know what's hit him.
yeah, it's
13-8 up.
I keep mentioning break. The huge.
Oh,
He's drilled
what a
He
wonderful...
has drilled
I'll
it.
tell you what, guys. I know
I'm taking us a little bit off this game here, but Adam Walker has just hit a wonderful red in the top right hand corner.
Under pressure.
What a great shot. And that game as well now. But I'll tell you what a fantastic... And he was 13... He was 13-8 down.
Yeah, Chappers to break, like I said here, is all Adam wants is and decide you just want a shot, don't you? And I believe Stinson is going 16-7.
Yes, it's looking that way.
I was just speaking to James outside, and he said he hasn't forced Jack to do enough.
No, he's not forced his way, has he?
Yeah, he said. I mean, James is feeling like Jack's not missing. I mean, he hasn't. Jack said the same. He hasn't got out of first gear. Well, out of first
He's not.
gear,
Hey, you can only play what's in front of you, James, don't
yeah.
you? You know, he's Jack's been just at a comfortable pace.
He's done what he's had to.
Absolutely, and he's had plenty of chances. You know, he's played a good
It's the
shot.
little shots like that, though, isn't it, that he's playing?
Because it's knowledge. He's played a load of check side there.
Yeah, he's slightly run out of position.
No, he's going to hit the ball full on. He's going to win the match. He's deserved to win the match.
Yeah,
Out the two, and I think James will shake his hand and say, "Well played."
Yeah, I don't think James.
He's not turned up,
I don't think James Amanda's saying
and,
that.
and I think Jack will step up another gear next game.
Yeah, well, I said to Jack that it's not a bad game the way it's gone for you to get your feet in the comp.
Yeah, you won't want Clarkey.
No.
You know,
No.
this, like you said earlier, it's probably a good game from both. Because really, both on the game, there's not much in it.
No.
I'd probably still edge Jack a little bit with his experience.
Yeah, I was going to say maybe just the experience. James is obviously very, very talented.
But I don't think there's much in it on the old snooker table between the two. I think arguably there's not much in it, and I think if they both had the A game, would have been an absolutely unbelievable. But
yeah.
how often do you bring your A game to matches like this? You don't.
How often do both
It's
bring it?
all about getting over the line. I've always said that.
Well, Adam has got what he wanted. He's at the table.
Well, Adam is quite tactically minded as well. He could put him in some trouble, and he would. Oh, yeah, he would.
All right.
So, sorry about me commentating on a game in Showman's, but it's 14-all and it's very exciting. Adam was 13-8 down. He's 14-all.
And Jack 2 shots
And
off the break. Just gets his position, and if he's tied here, 17-7.
well, it's Adam's match at his mercy here. He can't. You know, he's got a great opportunity.
Yeah. That yellow on the left hand side goes as well now.
Yeah.
Be a brilliant win from this.
Yeah, it is always from 18.
It's all in jest anyway, isn't it? Because whoever wins it's going out next round, aren't they?
Well, no, I'll never say that. It'll be a good game. He wants a bit of luck here. I think he's got it. He's got it. Oh!
Well, I tell you what, that is one of the first balls
Jack's missed for
a while, yeah.
yeah. But his red's out great up there.
But again, James is coming to the table with slim pickings.
Yeah. I think he's probably resigned to the fact that it's virtually over, isn't it?
You keep going in respect to the other player, don't you?
Yeah. I mean, he's played.
There you go.
He's just played a nothing shot there, hasn't he?
Yeah, trying to just
I think he's.
ask a question. And go in.
I think he wants to. I think he wants to go home, doesn't he?
Well, we've all been there.
We all have. Well, just sorry about this, but Adam Walker has got a great opportunity of getting to the semi-final from 13-8 down.
Yeah, just got shit on this one shot. Dan's right there, shot his key. I think he has got the perfect angle on this. He can even just drop it in.
He just wants to drop it in, just go through a couple of inches.
you leave yourself any shot on the other yellow, and the black goes everywhere by 1. But Stinson's back to the table and
Looking good.
17-7.
17-7. Can't see it going wrong from here. One good shot by Adam, and he's played it absolutely wonderful.
He's played that well.
He's just got to drop this in, and he's won the match.
Deserved from where he was.
Absolutely. And it's great to be turning the scunny gunnies over, because we get a little bit of jip off them. Absolutely wonderful. Just take your time. Sorry about this, folks, because this is a good black pie jack.
Oh, it's last frame, isn't it?
Well done, Jack. 17-7, but we're over to the big game at Showman's. EQ's down. Black to the middle. Adam Walker. And he's won it. Well done, Adam Walker. Absolutely wonderful. Brilliant, brilliant. I'm elated for him, to be honest with you, because he was 13-8 down, and Callum Chapman missed a really, really easy shot. Adam won 4 frames on the trot, then lost the next one. What a wonderful performance by Adam Walker. And I tell you what, I've got my work cut out against that young man. Over and out at Showman's, back to Jack Stinson, James Reynolds, 17-7. I do think that is it, guys.
Quick update on the Blasty final. Ross Lowther is now 10-9 up at the table with a good chance to make it 11. Oh, but he's just snookered himself. Tight affair in the Blasty final. Back to Jack's game. Jack on reds. Does he get these?
Well,
He can play free, can't
he can do what he wants, James County, because I think James wants to go home, doesn't he?
Yeah.
When you're in this situation,
like we both said, you've been there.
You put it down. You put it down as a,
What have you got to play for now?
You put it down as a bad night at the office. If he's not practicing, he's lost a game last night. My only question would be, if you know you're not practicing, I wouldn't have even gone in it.
Yeah, he even said that. He said he just went in it for the sake of it, give himself something to go at.
But if you're not practicing, don't go in something, because
they're standard.
There is other players that wanted to go in this comp.
Was there?
Ian Grice was one of them, and he didn't get knocked out in the first round last time.
No.
2 times going to be champion, and there is some question sometimes on how the 16 are picked.
Would it have just been down to the first 16, or?
I don't know, but if you're not in practice, perhaps you say give someone else an opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, if you put yourself in it to give yourself something to practice for, I understand that.
Well, apparently he's not been practicing.
If you haven't gone out and practiced, then yeah.
You unfortunately you get what you deserve, don't you? I've always said at the end of the day, you get what you put in out of this game.
I mean, Jack.
It's a bit like golfing, you know that. You put the time in at golf, it's the same. Snooker and pool's very similar.
It could be another frustrating game.
If you play once a week,
yeah,
you got no chance.
It could be another frustrating game. Look at you can put all the practice in and still.
Yes, guys, absolutely wonderful result there. Absolutely wonderful result for Adam Walker from 13-8 down, and Callum missed. Probably took a ball on very, very laxy-daisy, and Adam then punished him for 4 frames on the trot. And I tell you what, I say this every time, when you make a mistake like that, this game never ever lets you get away with it. And he'll wish he never played that shot again, because he let Adam finish a clearance that he should never have had. And I tell you what, well done Adam Walker, absolutely brilliant, and he deserved that win. If I can get 5 frames off you when we play, I think I'll be more than happy.
And Danny Reynolds failed to prepare to fail. I think you may be at the nail on the head there, mate. But again, he could have turned up and not had the practice and just flown. We've all done it.
Yeah, I agree with you, Dan. I mean, if you're playing in these comps against these lads, you must put the time in. It's like anything, you know yourself, Dan. When you're playing snooker, if you don't put the time in, you don't get the consistency. You put the time in, you get what you deserve, and if you win matches, you get your confidence, your potting's there, and that's all because you've put the time and the effort in to actually play the game. And
I think John's right as well, though. That Jack wanted to practice, but I mean, when has Jack ever practiced?
you know,
And we've maybe been a bit harsh on James saying that he hadn't practiced. If it was the other way around and James was 17-7, we might have been saying the same about Jack.
absolutely, and I probably would be. Yeah,
So we might have been a bit harsh on
I've just seen James play so much better than this, and perhaps last night's result didn't do him any good at all.
No, you admitted that earlier. Mr. Pato watching. Hey up, Tony. Favourites in the
Good evening, Mr. Pato. Let the balls do the talking. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed me and James tonight. It's been the first time we've been paired up together. I've enjoyed it, James.
Yeah, I have as
enjoyed
well.
your company, and it's been a good.
Hopefully, won't be the last.
You know, it's been an okay match. I think we was all expecting fireworks, weren't we, tonight?
Yeah.
You know, with these two lads, what they're capable of. I think we was all out
It's been a
hoping to have
points.
hoping to have some big break dishes and reverse dishes, and
It's been a different kind of game, hasn't it?
but you know, it's been it is what it is. But there we go.
It's been a good few talking points and been some both in all fairness.
I still can't get over Adam Walker. Well done, mate. I'm absolutely elated for you. Really am. Wonderful.
I mean, Chappers is no pushover anyway, but against anyone, 13-8, did you say?
Killer shot.
Well, even to then,
Yeah.
it's not as big a comeback, but at the time of the frame, that's harsh.
It's a bit harsh. It's
He's
a
had
bit.
a good recovery, hasn't he? And then,
Yeah. Well, I think Adam at 13-18 thought, right, I'm off him.
Yeah, well,
That's
well,
it. I'm
we
just
said-
going to go for you. I'm
well, we
going to
said
go
earlier,
for you.
didn't we, about
Yeah.
James? That he needs to free himself up a little
Yeah,
bit.
just go for it. If I'm going to lose, I'll lose fighting. That's the best. Go out on a whim, you know. Is it in? Give it a big though. Right, so the 14 all as well, and I think we might be 2 o'clock in the morning.
locked
I
it
hope,
down.
I hope no one's at work in the morning. Not that there'll be that many staying up to watch the end of it, but they both enjoyed it. It doesn't matter what level you play at, as long as you enjoy it and you put a performance in. It's always good to watch. They both said they've enjoyed it.
Orcus just took on Monster Black, followed by a class finish over in Showman's different class.
Absolutely. Yes, Dan. Mr. Green, how did you get on against
Beanie.
Beanie? Did you deal with him? Right then, just drop it in the middle, give yourself a shot on this. Well,
Left himself the double.
he's going for the double. This might be potentially his last shot if he don't get it. And he's missed it by quite a bit. He's missed it by quite a bit. It's a bit of a thin cut.
Yeah.
Or is he going for the double? I don't know. It's a thin cut, isn't it?
Yeah. I think I'll go for the call.
Oh,
Played it well.
he's played it well.
Bit of luck.
And I think he has. I think he's plumb on it. I think he's got it. And I think there's your winner. And I think, to be fair, he has deserved it.
Yeah.
You know. Well done, Jack Stinson. 18-7. And like I said, once again, wonderful result. 15-14, Adam Walker. Great for Grimsby. And we're gonna leave you guys. I'm sure James will have his final say. But good night. Thanks for watching.
Yeah. enjoyed it, Tony, and well done, Jack. Well done, Adam.
Good night.